please mute again the people that are with
We're live on YouTube as well.
Please mute them if you can.
Okay. Georgi Paskalev,
Yeah.
1 second, 1 second.
Okay. I can see that people are still joining in, so probably give another minute or two.
Здравейте.
Здравейте от мен.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, it's good. You can say hello to everyone. It's good.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Please do.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
fantastic people.
Hey,
Hello.
hello, fantastic person, whoever you are. You can't see it at this. I need a proper professional screen here, in order to see. Oh, I should get more screens.
You're having an extra screen on the Zoom calls like this. Hello, Clive. What's up, guys? I haven't seen for so long. It's crazy. I miss you guys.
So
Hi, everyone. Good to see you.
Yeah. Okay, good, good. We're
Hello,
getting
hello.
people in. Okay.
Oh, it's Nora who's the okay, we'll get it sorted.
The hosts, can you hear and see everything? Okay. Yeah, please rename yourselves. Apparently, there's some Zoom bug that named everyone in the same way. So thank you all in prior for renaming yourself. Okay, and more people joining in. Okay. More people joining in, but I will give a 1 minute more maximum because we have to value the time of all the people that came in on time. So I'm just waiting for a signal from the host. Nora, please let me know if you're ready. We're going to share the presentation and to get going.
I've got 7 screens full in my computer. That's good. Numbers keep coming up.
Okay, someone is having a hard time here.
We're starting with the presentation, Tony. I'm giving you the sign. It'll be extra minutes for everyone joining, but I think it's time to start.
Is that
Okay.
you, Kalina?
Okay. Will you be sharing the presentation now? Okay, now I can see it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great photo. Oh, have to.
Oh, I've lost the count on my screen. I don't know how many screens we have now.
We
How many
have
people joining?
about
96 people so far.
right now, and we're expecting more to join. Good. Well, there are a few moments here that you can see from the last year conference. It was good having all of you in a big room, in a big hall, interacting with each other, talking with each other. But this year is going to be a bit different. But let's not waste any more time. So hello everyone, to all the people that already joined, and welcome to the annual Fantastic Franchise Conference. I will not able to see you. Yeah, all of you can type in their location that they're joining from, because there are many people joining from many different parts of the world, even parts of UK, of Europe, and all over. So yeah, we're thrilled to welcome you to the third time in a row to our favorite event of the year. Well, this year is a bit different from what we're used to, but what wasn't over the last 12 months. We had a virtual Christmas, we had a virtual Easter, we had a virtual meetings and workouts, everything virtual. So it only makes sense that we have a virtual conference as well. Well, this conference is also special since it will be streamed live on Facebook. We're a bit, yeah, thank you. That's the right slide. So it's different not only because it's online, but this time it will be streamed on Facebook and YouTube, so all of you can share it with your friends as well, and your family, and they can see you winning some awards, and they can see what are you doing, and what fantastic family you're a part of. Please do let us know in the chat if you have any troubles with hearing or seeing us, like some of you did in the beginning. We have a full team of people dedicated to take care of those issues, so they'll be contacting you, trying to resolve it as quickly as possible. And we would highly appreciate it if you keep your cameras on. We believe that this will be the best way to interact with each other, even in such an environment, a virtual environment. Also, keep water nearby yourself so you can keep hydrated, because we're going to be together in the next few hours. And since we're going to be together in the next few hours, it would only make sense for me to introduce myself a bit more. My name is Anton Atanasov, and besides being the host of this year's conference, I am also responsible for the master and area development franchise project in the company. Some of you heard about it, some of you know a bit about it, some of you may not have not heard about it at all, but you will learn a lot more during this conference about the opportunities that are there. Well, I like challenges, which is why I took the opportunity to host this conference, even though an online one. And we also pledged to help 1,000 business owners to own £1 million business with their work with fantastic services. This was our goal when we started this project, and this is something that we will aim for in the next years, to help 1,000 business owners like yourselves to own £1 million businesses. Let me go back a bit. I started the company in 2014, which is almost 7 years now ago, and had the privilege to be part of this family for such a long time. And I really want to thank everyone who been a part of my journey in the company so far, for making it a great experience. We've achieved a lot together throughout the years. We took on the competition head on. We stayed true to what we believe in. But most importantly, we managed to form some great relationships along the way. Some of you may recognize yourselves in the pictures that are up on the screen, but this, I think, was truly the most important thing going throughout the fantastic journey so far. And I constantly try to learn new things. For example, if you can go to the next slide, for example, how to help gardeners keep a clean garden. But the next pictures are even more embarrassing, so I'm just posting that one. But yeah, trying to help in any way possible to the people that make fantastic services what it is. Besides that, I even took a speech coach before the event, hoping that would make it a better experience for you guys. But enough about me. This conference is about you. So let's get started. And again, welcome to the Fantastic Services third franchise conference. We're so happy to have you all here. And we know it's been a crazy years with ups and downs, or should I say lockdowns. But it's good to look back and see how many things we achieved, and to see all the familiar faces that are here, same as last year, and some new ones, to see how we grew together, supporting each other. And this is the slogan for this year's conference: together we grow. Okay, together we grow. But why growth? Why together? Some of you are thinking, how can we grow in such turbulent times? Okay, how can we keep a team together in such uncertainty? As one famous British politician once said, never waste a good crisis. And it has always been and will be our philosophy in Fantastic Services to give in the fear and not to go in a defense, but to bet on the opportunity, to create community and to focus on growth. And for me, and hopefully I'm speaking from the name of all of you, the most important thing here in Fantastic is the community, right? The community of more than 200 franchises all across the UK. Okay, the supporting team, the performance managers, the marketing team, the sales team, the quality control people that are there, everyone who's ready to help to succeed together. This is what makes this more than a franchise and more like a family. And as it might sound cliche a bit, we do believe in this, and we live up to that standard in everything we do. So now, I will invite everyone to unmute their microphones for a second and answer the question: are you ready to have the best conference yet?
Yes.
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 Absolutely.
Yes.
Yay!
Let's get started.
Yes.
I see that you're excited to
Yeah. See, I can see faces here. You know, Dian is jumping on his chair.
Okay.
There will be more questions like this, guys. You have to jump. You know, and some of you who doesn't have a camera, so please get the cameras on. Here's Dido Minkov. He's like, I don't see you jumping like this, Dido. Oh.
I am, but I have to work as well.
Everyone's jumping, everyone's excited. I plan not to wait any further and move forward. That was an awesome thank you. Thank you all. First and foremost, on behalf of the entire Fantastic Services team, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all the franchisees, area developers, master franchisees, and the fantastic guests that are here with us today for joining the event. Thank you all for being with us. It's truly awesome to see so many, again, familiar faces gathered together. We also want to express gratitude as a team to all the franchising associations who recognized the Fantastic family. In the past year, we received the biggest recognition that we had so far. The Quality Franchise Association, the QFA, has announced Fantastic Services to be the franchisor of 2020. And it's a huge privilege for all of us sharing that prize all together to be part of this. So thank you again. And last but not least, a huge thank you to the people that organized this event, made that happen, prepared the presentations, worked tirelessly on delivering some quality content for you guys today. Now, a few words about what we've prepared this year. let's start with the elephant in the room. This year conference is going to be 100% virtual event, but you already knew that. But the actual news is this year conference is going to take place in 4 different days. Okay, and we'll focus on the future. We'll say goodbye to all the difficulties that we had in 2020, and we'll make a pledge today to only remember how going through these challenges made us stronger, smarter, and better. So all the events will revolve around the theme, as I said, together we grow. Our goal for the event is for everyone to leave the last day with a clear vision for expansion and growth, with specific goals and even brand new ideas. So we will try to develop new frameworks and models, new points of view, and give you the confidence to go back and chase your business dreams and achieve them. On your screens, you will see the full agenda for the events for the day right now, or in a second. Still not seeing them, but we'll see it in a second. We'll focus on the company results from 2020 and our plans for 2021. As last year, the entire management team of Fantastic Services will be here to answer any questions you might have. Oh, here is the agenda that you might have for them. And if you forgot to submit your questions beforehand, don't worry, you still have the chance to do it. Just click the link here in the chat and add a question there. Hopefully we'll have enough time to answer all of the questions. Last order of business for the day will be the award ceremony. Same as last year. We're going to recognize the incredible efforts of everyone in the Fantastic family, and we will award the best of the best in 11 different categories. Okay, sounds awesome, right? Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yay! It's very hard when you don't get feedback as well to stand up and talk like that. I know that.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Clubhouse as well when you're having them. So, guys, please use the reactions as well, just so we can see you're alive. It helps a lot for the speaker to stay motivated, but also to make it interesting. So please use the reactions. Like raise a hand, send some love. It helps a lot to be part of it. I really want us to feel together here. It was such a nice event last year where we were together. It's going to be the same here, but it requires us to be a little bit interactive in this stuff here. We have to go up there, send some love, raise your hands, wave, and so forth. So please be part of the interaction because we want you to enjoy it.
Lots of love to everyone.
Thank you everyone that are interacting, that are making the energy, even though it's an online event. I can still feel that the energy is there, and it really is strange. It really is strange not having everyone right here in front of us. But moving on, as you know, from last year and the year before, it became a tradition for Fantastic Services to contribute to a charity that supports the same values and core beliefs as we do in Fantastic Services. So I think this is the perfect moment to present this year's charity. With your help, we will collect money to support the young people's trust for the environment. It is a charity that's set up to encourage young people's understanding for the environment and the challenges that lay ahead. It's been founded in 1982, and it aims to give young people a real awareness of the issues of the environment, such as climate change, such as pollution, deforestation, and endangered flora and fauna. And right now, they need your support to be able to continue to provide young people and schools with easy to understand and up-to-date information and resources free of charge. So if you're wondering how to donate, it's going to be very easy. During the day, you'll see on your screens this slide. The next one, yep, that one. You're going to see that slide a few times. Just pick up an amount that you want to donate and write it in the chat, and we'll take care of the rest. All the contributions that you make by clicking the buttons will be automatically deducted from your next commission report and will be donated to the Young People's Trust for the Environment. We at Fantastic are going to put a great amount of effort over the next year to focus a lot more about sustainability. So we really do believe that this makes a change in the world. And if you wonder, okay, but what's in for me besides saving the planet and educating the next generations? Well, this year we prepared gifts, awards, and prizes that are worth over £10,000. With every donation that you make, you increase the chance to winning prizes such as a franchise package voucher for over £2,000, a set of sets of personal protective equipment, and some branded winter clothing sets, and many other awards. Don't forget, the more you contribute, the bigger the chance to win. On your screen, you can see how it works as we said. Okay, before moving on, one last thing. How many?
We've already got £80, guys. It's going fast. I love it. I'm so pleased that we're helping others. I mean, one of the things, Michael, now £100. Wow. I just wanted to say that, Anton, because you didn't see it. I'm so pleased. It's a very big part of what Fantastic is. So really nice to see you guys donating.
Yeah. Go on, guys. Last year, how much did we collect last year? I think we did. Can someone remind us here? Which one charity was last year, Anton?
It was the poppies last year, and we raised around 1,000.
Okay, great.
I think we're going to beat it this year.
We're going to beat it this year.
We're getting a good start here. Okay. Seeing the slides. Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. It's great. Well, how many of you remember the last year hashtag challenge with the selfies? Anyone remember that?
Yay!
Okay, just a few of you. Well, this year we're going to have the same thing, the same challenge. However, it's not going to be a selfie that you're going to be posting on your social media accounts. You need to share our hashtag Fantastic Together post on Facebook to win a prize. You just have to put in the live stream link, and you will be in the competition. Oh yeah, there's the pictures from last year, and you'll be in the competition to receive a gift worth £150. So don't wait any further. Put in the hashtag Fantastic Together. You can see it in the chat, and put the link for the live stream of this event on your social media profiles. Okay, there's more information there. Well, of course, there's a bunch of other gifts, but I will keep them as my secret for now. So stay with us until the end of the day, and I might raise the curtain a bit more. Well, time flies with you guys. Now, I know that it might be hard not to see me in the next few minutes, but hang in there, and then I'll be right back. It's time to give the stage to the men who make a positive impact in thousands of people's lives every day. The men who turned all of this into reality. The men who drive change. The people who started this journey for us almost 12 years ago and built a business, a family, and a community, and much more. What does Fantastic Services' future hold? Let's hear it from them. Everyone, please welcome on our virtual stage the founders of Fantastic Services, Anton Skaratov and Ron Solana.
Hey. I have to shout for myself. Hey.
Yeah, bravo.
I think that's a new feature in Zoom that's needed. You know, that you can play applauses for yourself. You know, every time when you have a presentation. Great stuff. Thank you, Anton. It's a good start to have Anton as a start in this. It's very good to see you, all of you. Right, a few things there. Yes, I'm waving. Wave if you see me. If you don't see me, still wave. You know, yes, good, good, good. Yeah, some of you don't see me, but still wave. It's quite a few of you, they came with the same name. Looks like you've used one of the service managers' accounts and you're all logging with it. That's pretty funny. You all have this almost the same names. If you want to change them, we can send you the instructions in the chat how to change them. You know, Georgi Paskalev is a good name, but then you still put your names around it, you know.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Please send the.
We'll send you how to do it. Right. And also in the chat, you can send anything to everyone, or if you want, during these 4 days, chat to me privately, ask me something, send me something, please do it on the chat. You can just choose my name there and chat to me. I know that someone like Siva or someone else of you may have lots of questions. Please do. I'll be available all the time. Good, someone's already chatting something. Will the real
Georgie, please stand up.
the real want to unmute himself and wave. Right. Okay. We have 110 of you here, which looks pretty good. Especially today, we've picked up this bad weather to make sure that the working franchisees can also join. You know, I think that's the worst days that you can have. You know, especially for gardeners and window cleaning. How is the other ones? They still operating? We're going around, yes. Vans are working. Roads are not closed, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Up, down.
Everyone's working.
May I remind everyone that if you're driving, do not use video, only listen in.
Yeah.
We're safety first here, guys.
But for the one that they can put their video on, and the name is not Georgi Paskalev, you know, you can switch your video. Here we are, we have one. We can see you, Ivalo. Good. Good, good, yes. And the other ones, there's more coming now. We're having more videos. It's good to see you guys. Come on, show your faces. Wave. You know, it's our time here. Yes, good to see you. That's our time, you know. And that's why we've done this. Like we have arranged this event for you. That's why it's a 4 days. Good, waving. Next time I know I will need at least 8 screens where I can see all of you. You know, I don't know if you've seen Tony Robbins, but he's got all this massive.
Yeah, I was thinking you need more than 3. You need the whole range of it to see everyone. Yeah.
I can rent an office building now and can see you all. You know, they're empty anyway. But good to see you.
Has got talent. It's the same.
Yeah. That's true. All right. As Anton started with this as well, and we would have been really nice to see you again and get together like last year. I think it was amazing. We had an amazing time together. We've managed to talk to each other. We exchanged information. It was great. And I almost forgot for the today event. You know, I didn't figure out which day it is because normally we had the whole team coming in. You know, flying in. We all sit in the hotel together for a couple of days, preparing, working with you guys, meeting you. And I just woke up on Saturday. I was like, "What's happening with the event?" You know, I was a bit stressing out because I didn't see anyone or anything. But it looks like this problem may be easier to set up. Right, and as what I wanted to start with. and probably everyone mind, is like, well, where did we go from the pandemic? What happened with Fantastic the last year? And I was thinking, I said, well, what should I say? Should I say, was it good? Was it bad? Give you something, more information. But then I think it's more about you guys. It's more about how you felt about it. What did you see during this year? What did happen to you? And what so far what we've seen, almost in a day, what happened with Fantastic is we lost some of the services, like maybe 30-40% of them. And some of them, they grew with another 30-40%. And that's why the question is more about how are you feeling? What was for you, then it's going to be the same for us as a group and as one company. What we can find out more during these presentations, you see from all our executives and some parts from myself as well, what we've done. And I'm sure that from all these good things that will come out from, you see that Fantastic gain another positive year as a brand in such a difficult time. We have in the presentation, I can't see any reactions, the same as Anton, like it's not easy. I have only 4 of you in a screen here that I can see a little reactions. It's quite unusual, But then let's start from the very few things that I think they are a great achievement for the company during this time. What happened is we have 14 new, during the 2020, we got 14 new area developers, which means now Fantastic is another 14 areas in UK. 42 of you have developed further their business with us. They've expanded their teams, they expanded their portfolio of services, they've chosen the path to grow together with Fantastic, which is amazing. And another thing that Anton said earlier, and probably you're going to hear it a few times today, is what we want as a franchisor and some of our franchisees, and we won some of the best awards in the franchise industry, which very much proves where we are now as a brand and as a franchise brand. And I'll let Jenny tell you more, because I'm sure she's got a lot to tell you and a lot to show you where we are and how we are doing with all the awards that we're winning. Now, the question is, what else happened with Fantastic? How did we go? How did we change as a company? After winning awards, after expanding on different services, after losing a certain percentage of another services, how did we change? Because what we've looked in 2020, we've looked at the way of how we can make you more profitable, how we can develop you further, how we can make the brand better. And I'll start from here. You know what, when myself and Rune, when we started this company in 2009, we've made a couple of big moves there for ourselves, but we also take one decision. We took a decision not to take any money more from the company than the money we need for our day-to-day life, and to reinvest everything into the company, which during these first years of the company really helped us to grow to the level where we are, and from the small service company that mostly was doing marketing to turn into one of the biggest service provider in the country and the biggest one in London. The same in Australia. As you know, our brand is in Australia, in Melbourne. We're the biggest one there. It's one of the biggest city. And also we have a presence in Sydney, Perth. And I can compare now what happened now with what happened in 2009. Because I know in all of you, in your heads, there's a question, you know, what we're gonna do? You know, what is gonna happen with Fantastic? Are we still growing? Are we doing? And I like this slide that our marketing team put, and I'll say it, yes. What we have a saying with Turne is winter is our season. And the nice thing is actually the winter outside now, I can see snowing. But winter is our season. Winter is a time where we think is where the other ones are disturbed, when the other ones are worried, when the other ones are not sure what's going to happen with their future, that we come there and we can take from the market, we can take from the way how they operate because they're worried. And that's where Fantastic started in 2008. And that's how we, as a management and we as owners with Turne, seeing that 2021 is going to be. And there's three main components. I think that it needed always in order for you to start a business or to develop business. And I do believe that at the moment, there's three components that are there. We have, number one thing is cheap money. Why I'm saying cheap money? Because if you look back in 2008, it wasn't able for you to go to the bank and ask for a loan. You know, getting a car was a struggle. You know, no one wanted to give anything. Where now, I mean, quite a few probably apply for a bounce back loan or something, or any kind of government support, and you got it. You know, there's quite a lot of money there and available for all of you if you want to expand or you start your business. Available labor is the second one. What's normally happened, and the ones that you've been with us for many years, you remember the last 2 or 3 years, they were the most difficult one to find someone to work in the service industry. And why was that? Well, the employment rate was very low. Everyone could have get a job somewhere where he doesn't need to go and clean house and travel from one place to another one. And then it wasn't easy to find someone who's got experience in services to come and work for you. But then now, when you know all these layoffs happen, especially in the service industry, especially people who are skilled, who knows how to serve clients, they're all available now for you. I think that's what it is there. We have this second ingredients, right? And the third one is disruption. And normally, to win clients, to win a market, you need a disruption. You need something to happen with the market in order for you to be able to enter. And if you think of it, what's happening now? All these offices, they've been shut down. They may change hands. Maybe a new person will get in the office. I mean, I look at the Portobello Road the other day and all the shops there. I mean, 40% of the shops, they've already changed hands. They already have a new tenant in. These people will need new cleaner. They will need new handyman. They will need some new service provider. You know, and when a disruption like this happens, then there's opportunity. And the same what you can see down in the presentation of everyone, the things that we did differently in order to gain clients during this time. And probably the last thing what you need for a business, and it's not, you know, it's to cut costs and to optimize. And that's what really Fantastic has been good at. If you think of it, our story with me and Rune, how we started, I mean, we lived together in the office. You know, we've used our 4 sofas in the living room to have 2 for the staff that were working for us and another 2 for ourselves to work from. You know, and that's what it is about optimizing. You know, but then don't worry, you don't have to do this now, and you know that. Because we've already optimized it for you. We've already have the call center in Bulgaria that takes your calls. You don't need to worry about this. You don't need to see, well, what's the cost of this? How I need to take care of these people. You know, it's all with us, and it's all that we're helping you with. We already build a system that you need to optimize your work. You know, and if you look at it, the system is coming with new and new things that helps your work, that helps your communication with the client. It helps the way how client finds your job. And it helps you with optimizing your schedule. And you see something that, and I'm sure Milan's gonna tell it later, our CTO, is how we are gonna introduce the green slots now. And these green slots will make your travel even less, which is, I know, is the most important for you and is the most important for the business and for the clients. And that's why we've been looking at this over and over all the time. But what's important for us? We want you to grow. We want you, all franchisees, to develop further, to stay with Fantastic Family, to win more clients, to build more teams, and to earn more money. You know, we want you to be part of something we've called it last year. We call it 1,000 million words businesses, because that's what we're on the mission on. And that's what our mission is, to create this 1,000 businesses that will worth 1 million or over. And how are we planning to do this, right? We are building for you the fantastic university. We call it Fantastic Uni. And that's one of the 5 main things that we have for this year. We're going to build this for you. We want you to learn what we've all learned during these years, what myself and Rune learned, what our executives learned, what our whole experience the last 12 years is. And this is going to be given to you as to step from being a working franchisee to a managing franchisee, to learn how to become an area and a master franchisee. And this is going to go step by step for you to learn, because we want you to develop further. We want you to get on a different area or a different service. We want you to manage it yourself, because that's how we see it. We see it, the way for Fantastic, for the brand to grow, and for all of us to grow, is if we have each one of you grow. Everyone's good? You get it, guys? I mean, who wants to be one of the 1,000 millionaires? I can't see the thumbs. Only Rune. Rune, you're fine. You can get to the uni. Come on, Mihail.
Yeah, I'm the first one. Yeah.
Yes. You see, someone's unmuted himself. Give it a ring. Seriously, we're building this for you. I mean, Clive, you are welcome. I know there's always for you. I'm not sure it's available, but then you know. Good. I hope that's works for you. Makes sense, guys? Yes. Checking up. Yeah. Yep. Good.
Yes, it does.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
No, because I'll go back to this, and that's what we're doing. You know, the Fantastic Academy is there for you, and we're building it. We're adding more slides. We're adding more learning into it. Fantastic University is there, and then we're improving the support for all of you, and we're involving you, all of you, into developing further the services and developing further the way how we're dealing with clients and in the whole service. And if you've seen, you haven't seen it, but then just to, you know, we've already started working with some of you, and that's in the removals. But the same way, we've already met some of the electricians and plumbing, and the plan is to keep the same method with all the services. You know, we want you to be involved. We want you to be involved fully. But going to what we did during pandemic, yes, that's a good. It could be an interesting things like what did we do? We did a lot of things different. I'll tell you. But the most important is that we've managed to work as one organism, like one whole, because we've needed to act together, and we did it. We've ended with this at March, and we didn't know how it's going to react, what's going to happen. We got all together. We got into the meetings together. I had so many Zooms and updates with all of you. You know, and you all come in there and we listen to each other, and we came with so many different ways. But then I can say that, like, what we're proud of that we've done, that we came up with sub-services and services that we managed to switch on straight away. I mean, like think about sanitization. How fast we switched into sanitization. We were probably the first company that did this. We've managed to turn it around. We find a way how to do it before even everyone knew how to clean it and what to do with the COVID and how to sanitize.
And rank.
And rank for it. You see, we even have the SEO search. I mean, if you look in Google, we even managed to search for it, create a search for it. And we built service for no time, thanks to our service management, thanks to the whole company. And they worked so hard during the first month of COVID. They've really pushed it in order to deliver this for you. We managed to stock up everything. Like we've bought cleaning products, we bought masks, we bought equipment for all of you. Like in order to be sure that whatever has happened, whatever disruption happened, that we will be able to supply you. You see, and that's the power of a big engine like us together, that we can react in such a scale. Because none of the other small companies, they managed to do something like this. They either ran out of stuff because they either went furlough, all of them, they lost their clients. They may run out of products because they didn't stock up in advance and you knew how it was. Especially in the clinic, gardeners, I think they were fine, as long as everything is going and there's a rain, but then when you think about the cleaning, that's what we needed. And then we managed to use the knowledge, say, for example, in what happened in London, to use this knowledge in Melbourne and Australia. We knew how the lockdown is going to go in Melbourne, what's going to happen after, and how to prepare. Because that's what happened with a lot of companies. They did not know if the things open and there was no lockdown, what's going to happen next. Would there be any work? But we could have answered this. And now what's happening, now we know what's actually happened in Melbourne. And the same way, we're going to react in London and UK. You see, we have all this knowledge, and because we are an international company, and these things, they don't happen just here, but they happen everywhere, we can gain the information. I mean, we would have created this group, and he will tell you later, of about 30 companies similar to ours around the world. We knew everything during this time, what's happening in Italy, what's happening in Spain, all the countries that they were ahead of us in the lockdown. We knew when it's going to open, how it's going to open, what's going to happen, what the decline of jobs is. Is it just with us? Was it just a brand suffering, or was the whole market? And all of this knowledge, because we all work together, we managed to pull it out. Make sense? Yes? Does that help you? But the best thing I've seen is during this year was the 10,000 positive reviews we managed to gain from clients. They're talking about happy. The 97% of our clients are happy. The people who really went and made the effort, and you know how it is because you're also consumers, made the effort to go and write a review online. There's 10,000 of them. They left something message, how happy we were with one of our stuff. And that's amazing, and at the end of the day, what we did during COVID and trying to gain more revenue, we actually increased the average order value with 9%. Yes, maybe it's not for all the services, because we know some of the like domestic, they suffered, but in general, and if you diversify your portfolio, you may have more services, which looks like was a better win for some of you, that you managed to, because we saw it like that when the domestic dropped, removals went up. And if you have both of the services, and some of you, they have both of the services, they managed to gain from the removals what they lost in domestic. But overall, we've managed to reach a 9%. And very quickly, just to go to the future, because you're still going to say, okay, well, that was what we did. What's the future is? Well, what we've proved ourselves, I can say, we've been 12 years, another crash, and we proved ourselves. We've shown that we can do everything together. We have the technology, we have the marketing, we have the amazing franchisees, we have the most amazing service, We got better and better during the pandemic with the way how we provide the service. And then what comes next? Well, 2021, we decide to focus on sustainability and to become a leader in the service industry in the way how we present this message to the customers. We want to be a leader on the market for home services, leader who can change, and leader who is on a mission of excellence. We're implementing some changes to make sure that we protect the earth that we call our home, right? And you're on this, yes, guys? I know it's everywhere. I mean, if you haven't heard it, you see the charity we're supporting. Come on, give it a thumb. Good, good. Few more. Yes, yes. That's what we do. That doesn't mean that we're going to give our work for charity. It means that we can do it if that's become a common goal. I love this car. I want to see 100 of them, or 200 or 300 of them. And that's what our goal is. As a company, we've taken a decision that by 2030, Fantastic Services will become a CO2 neutral company, which means we're going to be fully electrical cars. We use all the eco-friendly and natural green products. We'll do recycling. Well, our office will be green and be energy neutral, right? We're going to have our own solar panels, and that's the way how we see the future. Because we're making sure that we're going to impact this world in a positive way. Because as you all know and remember, one of our values is that we are for the 360 degrees happiness. That's our philosophy. And that's what we've been following for over a decade now, this 360 degree happiness, where we always say it's the client, it's the franchisee, it's us in our main office. But now in this philosophy, we want to take ownership. And we want to also put the earth, I can call it, into it. The way how we can look into the future together. I want to finish with this because there's not much time and give it more to Rune. I'm sure you're excited about hearing more about the electrical cars and how we can all get one. Fantastic idea to support you. Yes, products, eco-friendly. Maybe some of them, I'm sure they're not cleaning very well. We'll come up with the best ones. We've already hired a company to come up with the best formulas for us. We working on this. Don't get scared of what I said. Think that's our future. That's future of our kids, and we're working towards this. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me. Tido is almost falling down the chair. No? You're good. You're good. Okay. You're not falling asleep yet. I know it's not.
Thank you, Anton.
Thank you. Thank you, Anton. I mean, it's so amazing to hear. Thank you. I'm so happy about this this move towards sustainability. I mean, the idea with the 360 was always there. I think the idea of this being for the planet as well, I think that's what we needed. I think it's one of the things that we've always tried to do. One thing that I think is very big in the cleaning industry and in the in this repair, don't replace. And one of the things that I said is this: repair, not replace. It's better to clean a carpet than to throw it out and make it landfill. Give it another lease of life, and it's better to repair. So I always think that as a fundamental, Fantastic has always been there. I think the idea of really going deep. We got some great contacts who is on the same philosophy, and we said, like, the product has to clean. The product has to clean. It has to work. It's not eco for the sense of eco. It's we just want to do the right thing. That's what we want to do as a company. What I wanted to bring us a little bit higher up and a little bit longer perspective on the world, and that's even with or without the pandemic. What I wanted to do is like zoom out a little bit. And there's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur, and especially in the service industry. If you all know about the demographics and what's happening in the demographics, is that what's happening, and also what's going to lead us to a big change is that a lot of the companies that are, especially in the US, but also in Western Europe, that were running services before, whether they were plumbing, whether they were cleaning, whether they're gardeners, are coming to a point where the owners are retiring. They're coming to a point where they don't have any natural successors because the children said, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go into web design, or I'm going to go into finance or do something else. I didn't necessarily see that. So the whole industry and a majority of the industry that was running, especially in the US, is about to have a massive change. As Anton talked about disruption, I say the same thing, that having been through 3 recessions and disruption, I want to change that into something much more powerful, because it's about reinvention. So recession is about reinvention. So having been through 3 recessions, I've actually been through 3. I'm that old, yeah. So in 1999, there was a big dot-com boom. You know, everything was about overpricing internet companies. They didn't have the right value. They didn't have the right idea. That fell into a recession. Actually, it fell into a more of a reinvention. And after that, we had the biggest growth up until the 2008, until the banking crisis, which was where money was given away for very little money. It caused the credit crunch and everything else. It was the banks that got hold, all on the way up to now, to 2021 with the COVID pandemic, right? What I really want to say here is that recessions are, the most important thing is that they are reinventions. That's what they are. That means that certain things will go. I think the reason why we were able to move so fast and others weren't, I mean, I know a lot of business owners, I know a lot of people who got hurt. The thing is, you've got to be able to move fast, but you also got to be able to reset yourself and reinvent yourself. So that was a big change we were doing, and doing this recession. I mean, the thing that we are having this conference online now is actually much more helpful. I think that since the last conference, actually one of the things we talked about was that we weren't communicating enough. And what I've seen now, what we've done with some of the live videos, some of the live streams on Facebook, some of the live stream on YouTube that we've done in communication, we've instantly switched onto that and just adopted what's possible. Now, it'd be great to see everybody in person, but we've adopted the technology. And one of the things that I was always a little bit afraid of was that whether our industry was adopting technology fast enough. Because one of the things is that we know that we're a people's business. There's no way around this. We're people out there doing services. We're people out there doing and going through the services. We're a people service company, right? That's the experience. So whether there's technology, I also didn't want to go down the route of just being everybody is driven by an app and saying click, click, here's that. That's where I pick up my thing. I always said, like, that's one of the reasons why I've been such a big supporter of franchising, and why the idea of franchising, of really doing this and also growing the fantastic university. And then now our goal of the 1,000 7-figure franchises, which is going to be amazing. There's already a number of you on it, and it's going to be really nice to see and really nice to work with you guys, because it's like, I think that's the biggest fulfillment you can do in growth. So what we learned throughout the 3 recessions I've been through, and the recessions been passed, in 1918, the world was in another massive epidemic. You know, it was called the Spanish flu back then. And what it actually created just after that was what's called the Roaring 20s. The Roaring 20s was when jazz was invented, nightclubs became out there, restaurants became open till midnight. Everything sort of opened once the virus had gone away. Whether, you know, I don't want to say anything about whether it go away or it doesn't go away. But what I do want to say is that these things happen. And what we do as humans is the most important thing, is humans adapt. Not only do humans adapt, but we also grow. One of the big things that we learned, and that the rest of the world also saw, which is that the importance of personal hygiene and cleaning services actually became really important. Now, in the sense of domestic cleaning at home, yes, people had the problem of going in and do this, right? It's hard to go in there, having in the background someone with a vacuum cleaner. If you're on Zoom, people were also afraid. It's what it is, right? And there's nothing we can say, and there's nothing that has been pushed and said, go out and do this if you weren't there, right? So there's always been about the safety and security of everything else. But it's really nice to see that the world has understood that cleaning and cleaning services are important, because they've always been. Like, if you think about the evolvement of humans, it always started with the more cleanly we got, the less thick we got, the longer we lived, and the better our world is, right? So now that we're also not moving just into cleaning, but we're also going to sustainability, and we're hopefully going to add on a lot of services. I hope Boyan is going to talk about all the exciting things we've lined up for 2021 and beyond of what we're going to do, whether it's sustainable new services we're going to add on, whether it's new sustainable programs like water, rainwater collection, rainwater reusage, whatever it is that we can do in order to do this. And I really want to hear more from you guys. And I know that Boyan and myself are really listening into what's going on here so that we really can change. You know, the thing that I love so much about Fantastic is our ability to, with the systems we have, right? And one thing that I want to say very firmly is like, the idea is not just the system or the IT system, but the idea is the platform that Fantastic Services is as a marketplace. It allows us to build more franchises on it, allows us to build more business on top of it, and that's really going to help us grow. So what we also learned, and one of the things that I was a little bit surprised about, because remember when you're working in Fantastic Services, or when me and Anton were growing it, as I said, we started on a sofa. We didn't share a phone, we shared the laptop, right? So Anton was on the phone, I was sitting there writing the pages, getting them up, ranking, and we started getting the phones, and Anton was answering some of them. I said, like, we need 2 more people to answer calls and more people to turn up. And then we invented the system and the IT system that allowed this to grow. Now, one of the things that I wanted to really emphasize on this one here was that this idea is the same as a lot of other companies have gone through, is like, we're not done yet. We have so much. I mean, my plan for the next couple of years is enormous. The number of things that's written on the plan for everything else is enormous. But what I also learned, and one of the things that gave me extremely faith in this company, was that throughout my network and what I've done from being a former CEO of Fantastic and being the chair and the founder, but I've also been now allowed to go in and do more networking, which meant that this time we actually got all the way into the government. We got all the way into the government. We were on the calls with the BEIS at the forefront of, they were asking us for advice, say like, should we do this? Should we do that? In March, when they were locking down in the UK. And that was like a really big acceptance of how big Fantastic is in the industry. Now, we're not the biggest service company, but we are one of the ones that have enough employees, but also enough power, but also enough turnover, but also enough voice. And that's really strong to be recognized at that. And also what we also saw, that the government actually listened to us in the sense of allowing us to get more wording in. Do you remember in March, and then after March, April, I think the government changed the website on the words of cleaners, nannies were allowed. That was part of this lobbying group I was in. And we had direct calls into it. We had Zoom calls like this one with the government. So that was a massive, like crown for us to see that coming through. I was so proud of it, that we got in and that we actually managed to do something for the industry. I think that was something where I learned, like, Fantastic is really only beginning. What I'm doing now, and some of you might have followed this, and if you're not, I'll post the link in a minute. What I'm doing very clearly in the UK and elsewhere is, like in Sweden and Germany, they have a system which is about the VAT. It's about a system where you get tax refunds for having done home improvement or employing people. It's not going to go through the budget this time. We spoke to the Chancellor. It's not going to go through this one immediately, but it will go with Fantastic continuing to push it. I think that the only thing that I understand is that services by people should be done by people. And that's where we're aiming for. So I'll post the link in a minute. You can sign up on it. I think some of you have heard about it, but it's getting traction. It's something that a lot of other companies are supporting us. And what I've seen is that a lot of companies now outside are following what we're doing, because we are really leading the way, not just in what will be happening on services, but what's going to happen on sustainability. Just you wait and see. I'm so excited about what we're doing now on sustainability and how we're going to make this planet a better place with the help of everybody else. So the idea of doing that, and actually the power of that, really gives me a lot of hope for Fantastic Services for the future. I think the idea of also opening more services allows us for cross-sale. And remember, like when we were at the conference last year, one of the things that I mentioned so often is this thing about that. It's like when we're doing a good service, when our pros are out there doing good service, they're actually paying it forward to everybody else who's Fantastic Services, because that allows other customers to understand how good we are. And I cannot stress how much pleasure and how extremely proud I've been this year of seeing, exactly like Anton say, 10,000 positive reviews. That's more than we've had 3 years beforehand. And that comes down from you guys. There's nobody else who can do that. We can set up software, we can set up ideas, we can ping, we can talk. The only thing it comes down to is you guys, right? That's the most important thing. And I think that's where you can really see, like, we had a massive impact. This was 10,000 people, right? There's a lot more who's had our services, and there was a lot less complaints than there was otherwise. I think that's well worth a hand. I think that's the most important thing we learned, because that is what brings all of us together into being fantastic together. And I said, like, it's like paying it forward. If you go out there and do a good service, if your pro go out there and do a good service, you're paying it forward to everybody else on the network, in the sense of they can go out and do another job great, right? That most important thing is always our referrals by customers. We're never, ever any better than the last job we just did. We're never any better than that. And that's why I said, like, I was so proud of seeing it. I thought it was just a little movement. I thought it was, maybe I can mention it on the seminar last time, and then the year before, and then seeing it happening in the worst year ever, right? This year has not been the worst on all fronts. It has been a very hard year, but it's also been a year where, in some ways, I said I wouldn't have wanted another year. I wouldn't have wanted something different, because it really said the companies that go through this, the companies that reinvent, the companies that move, the companies that not just survive, but actually manage to reinvent, like what we've done with the training, what we've done with adding to the university, what we've done with our software, how many companies are being helped with our software, how many companies are now switching up to our software because it's the best service operating software there is. How many people are doing that? And that's what I know, that we are in it for the long run, right? They say a lot of companies can run for up until the first recession hits, right? We started in one, we ran through it, and this one here, we smashed through it as well. So that's why I said, like, this is only the beginning. I said, it's been hard, it's been tough, but it's also been extremely rewarding, in the sense of, I actually feel that despite that we are more distant physically, I feel that a lot of us reached out and talked. I actually feel that we're closer now than we ever were, not physically, but we're closer as people. And that's really brought me a lot of hope for this, and also for the future of how we're going to do conferences, how we're going to work together, and how we're going to learn. As Anton said so nicely, you know, I'm here on the chat group, I'm here on the group, I'm reachable. Everybody can write me a question, can do the stuff here. We're here to communicate, because what we are here is we're here to really grow together and to really be fantastic together. So thank you very much for all of you turning up, and thank you very much for listening in. I'm so proud of you guys, and I'm so happy to be part of this family. Thank you.
Talk to us, guys. We have 4 days together.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rune and Anton.
I ran over with a few minutes.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, Vern.
Yeah. I think that it was a lot of added value, and thank you for sharing this. It's been truly profound to hear that. If anyone, here we're back.
Here we are.
If anyone has questions, thumbs up, waving, energy, get the energy going. Okay, thumbs, hearts, everything. Okay, so since some of you joined after we actually started with the conference, I want to remind for 2 things. First of all, those of you that are still with the name, with the same name, with a different name than the ones that you typically have, please rename yourselves. Again, you can go to the participants and find yourself. It should have a me written on it, usually exactly on the top, and there's more button, and you can rename from there. So go to participants, down on the control bar, and on the top it should be you, and there's a more button, and then rename, and you can type in your name. So that's the first reminder to everyone that has a different name from the one that you typically have. And the second one, because we had a few questions in the chat, what are we donating for? What is this thing that you're making us donate? We're donating once again for the young people's trust for the environment, helping this organization spread materials, information free to schools, to different, to other organizations, and get more understanding into the younger community about the challenges for the environment. Okay, this is why you'll be seeing a slide in a few seconds again that you can donate. Just put in an amount in the chat. Some of you asked me, congratulated me on my background and asked that if it's a virtual background. It's not. You can see that these are real awards. Here's one. You can see one for the top 100 franchise from 2020. So it's not a virtual background, it's a real thing. And we have we have the awards here. So it's our cabinet. Okay, hopefully that one will. Good. So
make it virtual. I can have one of this actually. I don't have any of this.
I kind of like that.
Back
With
and
the
I can't put it
logo
in
on
my
top.
office.
Yeah, we'll put the logo on top.
I've seen the one. Is that real on Władysław? Is that London Bridge?
I wish it was, but actually it is not, Anton. Thank you. It is. No.
I thought it's the view from our office, you know, in Bermondsey.
I wish it was. Maybe next year.
Okay, good. Thank you, guys. So, you know, after such an inspiring speeches from both Anton and Rune, it's little that we can I can say. So I'm just going to go on to a quick recap video of 2020, the way that that we saw it. Once again, please put in the amount that you want to donate. I see that a lot of people are doing it right now. And we're going to have the first prize drawn right after the video. And so it's a short video, so stay tuned, and we're going to have the first winner. If you're not the first winner, don't be discouraged. There are going to be more such rounds afterwards. Okay, so now let's see the 2020 highlights in the video. If the colleagues
don't switch it off, guys. Make sure you watch it. You've paid for this.
Yeah, make sure you watch it.
You've paid for this, okay? We'll send it to you, but watch it.
We don't have the audio of the video.
There's no audio.
Yep, if you can play it from the start again with the audio, thank you. Still no audio, guys, to my colleagues that are administrating this process. Still no audio. If you can play it from the beginning with audio. And we'll be patient. We'll be patient. Or no. Okay.
I think they have to make a top 10 now that we are appearing so many times.
Yeah. I can almost hear the sound on that one. Okay, I really hope it was just me that was not hearing it, but it's really been, on the one side, a turbulent year. On the other side, it's been amazing to see so many things happening, and the ISO certificates and the donations and the frontline help, and as Rune mentioned, all the things that happened over 2020. You will get that video, by the way. Send the video so you can all enjoy it afterwards as well. So it's time for prizes, as I promised. So you ready, guys? Okay. So I see a lot of you donating. Thank you so much again for making this cause yours as well. And the first prize of the lottery that we will be drawing will be a fantastic branded winter clothing set. And this will the opportunity, the chance, and the privilege to pick the winner or select the winner is going to be to my beautiful assistant Nora. Should be somewhere here in the.
I'm here.
Wow, you really are here. Everywhere.
You made a statement.
That's like. Right, you have to apologize us for this, guys. We're good in services, but we're not that good in setting up online, stuff. Still, like, don't. Come on.
Thank you guys for your patience, but now we're getting the audio problem fixed, I guess, and you. So we have a question: how much have we raised so far? Well, I think we're surely near the £1,000 mark, surely, and my colleagues can.
Okay, so let's try it again. I'm sorry, guys, for this. We have a lot of laptops. So yes, we will be drawing the first winner. I'm gonna share my screen. You can see we have the names of everyone who donated so far, and we're gonna continue adding the new people who contribute to the Young People's Trust Fund environment. Can you see my screen? Give me a sign. Come on.
They said not good for online.
No? Oh, there it is.
Now it's there. Now it's there.
Great. I'm gonna shuffle them so you can be sure that it's not rigged. Everyone has a chance. Shuffle.
It's Greta's computer that's echoing you. Greta, if you mute.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I'm muted.
Okay, is it spinning or?
You have to zoom in.
Devos, we trust you. Come on, guys. Let's not take.
In our raffle.
And the winner is Georgi Paskalev.
Best name.
Okay, this will be the conference of the year. But let's see the winner. Nora, if you can say the name, you can stop the share. I think
my name here.
I guess we'll hear from our colleagues in just a second. I suggest you go on a break because that's the next thing we have to do, and we'll announce the winner after the break. So guys, let's take a 15-minute break and be back here at 3:35 p.m. So make sure you refill your bottles, go and do a stretch. Yeah, great stretch from everyone. And please stay here if you want to socialize, if you want to chat with someone, talk with someone, just unmute yourself. Feel free. Just don't, don't leave. We'll be back. I see someone saying bye, see you next year. It's not over yet. We're just beginning. So
keep logging, guys. Don't switch off like anything.
Yeah, don't leave this meeting. Just mute yourself. And we'll be back in 15 minutes, 3:35 p.m. UK time. Talk to you in a bit.
Great, thank you.
Okay. See you.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Georgie Paskalev. Thank you, Georgie Paskalev.
Pretty sure he's gonna win the prize.
Посадка всичко по удво.
Taste this.
Hello. Де мой лаптоп? Can you hear me?
Taste again. Can you hear again? Working properly, right?
Yes, for now we can hear.
Tony, can you hear us?
Yes, I.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
This is one.
Say, oh, he was the connection.
Newton.
Okay, hello everyone. Once again, I see that
Hello.
people are slowly coming back, so we'll give a few more minutes.
Hello, hello.
Come back, come back. Ludmo, did you manage to come back in UK?
Unfortunately, no. I did a test for the plane, but was positive. That's why I'm in quarantine. I have to stay 2 weeks. I will try on 16, 17.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear this. Okay.
I feel really well. I did a test in one hospital, but I'm not sure it's correct one because I did the second one and the third one they are negative, but the first one, yeah, it's complicated. You know how is the
I had the same. I had two negatives and one positive, so they're about 30% accurate. The most important thing is to be that you're healthy. I think that's
okay. I'm glad to hear that you're good. You know, and
I'm really good and ready for work, but yeah, I have to finish the first quarantine and the second one in the UK. So I hope so. I will start in March in the beginning.
Attila asked a great question about the electronic cars. Who should they contact about the electronic cars? Is it should they ask who should they write to? The master franchise about the electronic cars? Because the more we got interested, the more we can negotiate, right? Remember, the power of the franchise is that we have a better buying power when we're more together.
yes, we're collecting this now, and I think procurement is the best place, but also your PM.
Yeah, contact the performance managers. Yeah,
PM. Always for these things, contact your PM. Say you're interested. They will get up the registration. The more people we have interested, and we know confirmed are interested, the more we can go out and negotiate with the supplier. I mean, I'd love to get Elon Musk, for example, to create just a fantastic van. You know, that would be my big dream. Give me a couple of years, we'll do it, right?
That's a good goal. Let's set it up here, okay?
Yeah.
And
we gotta do big, guys.
We want to have our own Tesla, fantastic Tesla.
Yeah, exactly. Or Henrik Fisker, you know, the nicer designed cars. But you know, I've written to both of them. You know, if we're looking at 1,000, you know, then we're going to get it. Because why are they producing trucks? They should be producing vans. The vans are on the road every day. They should be producing something not for the show, but something that actually works really well. There are enough electrical vans, but let's get a pretty one that actually works. That's nice to drive. You know, that's it. Yeah. So contact your PM. Yeah, contact your PMs. Let us know that you're interested. That should give us more buying power. As I said, like the same with the signature. I've just sent it up again. It'd be nice to get to 100 to share it. The more we have of this, the backing of understanding, I think the more things we can go forward and doing. Yeah, that's what franchising is, and that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. It's not employee this stuff here. This is people running businesses.
While we're waiting for everyone, can we have the guys from the office just to say hello, name, and a pretty face? No, just waving. Pachev is not going to happen. But then if you can tell which one which pretty face is there, behind this mask, and just for everyone who can see you guys, because normally I know you are around people and everyone can see you, but now it's like, especially when you sit in these rooms.
Okay. My name is Dimitar Pachev. I'm the manager of service experience, customer service, quality control, procurement, and onboarding. If you have any questions, I'm always available. You can check with the PMs and SMs, and here's my colleague.
My name is Stanislav. I will be speaking for all of you later in order to present what service development team has achieved he has delivered actually for all of the franchisees attending today. I'll do that later in probably 15-20 minutes. Very nice to meet you all. Some familiar faces. Glad to be here. That's the right place to be.
Good. There's more people in the other rooms, but then whatever. Anton, if you manage this, if you have more time until everyone else comes and join.
Yeah, we have one more.
If not, we can start.
Hey guys, just wanted to say hello. I'm Toshko Tudorov, and I'm taking care of I'm supervising the PM team of the company, and yeah, I'm very glad to see so many people attending this meeting, and can't wait to see what's up.
Good. Anton, go for it. Thank you, Toshko.
Good. Yeah, thank you, everyone. So before we move forward, as we promised, we have to do the raffle. We have to have a winner, right? And apparently, the honor will be all mine to do the raffle and select the winner. So, just 1 second. Someone else is sharing their screen. Yeah. In a second, they will stop the share, and I'll be able to do the raffle. In the meantime, yes, in the chat, and you can we have some questions, or even Vasu said you can contact me, and we'll forward you the offers that we currently have from our partners. Okay, everyone's expressing some interest in it. Good. Any other questions before we move on to the next part, which will be the questions and answers with the management team and some of the people that are going to be on the management, the Q&A panel already presented themselves. We're going to have Anton and Rune on the Q&A panel. We're going to have our Chief Commercial Officer, Boyan, our Chief Technology Officer, Milen, in it, but just a second, and we'll continue with the raffle. So my colleagues from Nora, if you're already here, please stop your share so I can select the winner. Okay, good. Okay, let's see how that works now. Can everyone see my screen? Just a thumbs up will be enough. Thumbs up, come on. Anyone? No? Okay, good, I got a thumbs up. Okay, so I'm spinning the wheel now, and let's see who the winner is. And the first one is, Antoinetta Ibrahimi. Congratulations to her. Okay, yeah, here's some applause here and there. Good, congrats. And now we can move on to congratulations, Antoinetta, you're in the chat. And now let's move on to, it's time to answer the questions. Let's welcome the Q&A responders. And of course, with a round of a virtual applause, as I said, Rune and Anton will be here. Dimitar Pachev already presented himself. Boyan Dimitrov will also answer your question. He is our Chief Commercial Officer. Milen Christov, the Chief Technology Officer. Stanislav Yordanov, the Service Development Manager. Toshko Todorov, the Service Experience Team Leader. And Vladislav Dosev, the Customer Service Manager. So here's how we're going to do this. I will read out loud the questions we received from the franchisees, and you guys will answer them. Okay? If you're ready, I'll start with the first one.
Hi guys! Hey guys!
Okay.
We're ready for you!
Hey, that was excitement. That was excitement.
Yeah.
Someone really fall down the chair. Thanks.
That was the panelists. They scared me.
How much energy you have there, guys? Like they're ready to rock this year. You know, look at this. Hey! Good, good.
Good. So the first question that we had, of course, all the questions were sent in prior. If you didn't have the chance to send your question in prior, do it now in the chat. If we have enough time, we'll answer the question afterwards. So the first one, do you have any work positions or opportunities for work within the company that are suitable for the franchisees? Can we help with the recruitment of franchisees or to provide quality control for the company? And I think Anton can go ahead and answer that question.
Thanks for choosing me, because I was about to raise my hand for this question, because that's something that I really want to happen. It's like what I've seen in the most successful organizations and franchise organizations, that they get their franchisees more and more involved into day-to-day business. And I do believe that our future is in this, to work more closely with you guys. And exactly for positions that you've mentioned there, a quality control. Why not using you when you're the best one? Why not using the best carpet cleaner that we have as a franchisee or pro, instead of actually we need to get someone, and that's how we see it. We see there's a massive opportunity for this. You helping us with the quality, you helping us with the recruitment, you helping us with building up the service. Because yes, we understand them, but who else better than you understand the service? And in my perspective now, and what I said earlier at my presentation, what we've started already with the removals, we're going to do the same with all other services. We're going to get you into groups. We're going to start asking you the right questions where we can get the right information from you in order to change the services. And I think that's the future. And the future is to get you work more closer with us and support us and help us more. And that's exactly by, especially these three fields: quality control, recruitment, and building up on the services. I'm not sure Milan wants to help with programming, but definitely is there. The availability is there. If you want to leave the gardening tools and go and program, and our IT team, that's. Yes, I mean, as I said, this is something that's happening in that organization. I think is where we're looking in 2021 to get you more and more involved into our day-to-day business. That's fantastic. That's help you. Anyone want to come and help more? We'll speak later on the workshop next days. I'm sure lots of good ideas are going to come out from this. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the next question. Again, guys, put your questions in the chat if you haven't had the chance to do it already. We've collected the questions beforehand. Those that are overlapping, of course, are here as well. Those that are the most interesting for you. Okay, the second one is, in what areas do we need cleaners or franchisees overall? And I'll leave that probably to Dimitar Pachev, who is the head of service experience and customer service, to answer.
Thank you, Anton. Well, since we're tackling the onboarding for the new season, And based on the statistics that we keep for the last 6 months and even before that, we see that there is particular jobs all over London that we can take. So like Anton said in his speech, anyone who wants to grow and is showing development of his business, we will be happy to expand in cleaning. But if you need more detailed data, Watford, WD is one of the areas where we are looking for one-off cleaners, regular and multi-service pros. We're also looking for areas outside of London, maybe with a master franchise in GU, AO, and for a big portions of KT for multi-service. That's like windows, oven, carpet, and regular cleaner pros. This is the most wanted ones. I hope that's specific enough.
Thank you. So again, just to summarize, Watford, for some of the masters in Guildford, in St. Albans, and in KT within the M25.
Yeah. And all over London, you know, there is always a place for more.
Okay, abundance. It's it's the word that we're looking for here. Okay, moving on to the next question then, if there aren't any follow-ups on that. Okay, I see, probably not. Moving on, is it possible to give access to the franchisees to their commission calculation so they can see in advance how much they will take from a job, how much fantastic services commission is, etc. To see not only what the customer is paying, but also how it will be split. And I'll leave that to Milen Christoph to answer, our Chief Technology Officer.
Thank you, Anton, for the question. It's actually something that we wanted to build last year. However, we have to adapt our plans, and this is coming this year, the second half of this year. This year, we are focusing more on what's happening after the booking and to help you more in regards of managing your day-to-day activities. This will include also managing of documents, see how much commissions you're getting from the jobs, how much you're already earned, how much you're collect, how much you have before your after your last payout, including statements. And basically, you're going to see all of that. It will be accessible through the backend system and also through the Be Fantastic for some of you who actually work on the field. I want to use the opportunity to also tell you that we are undertaking a very ambitious project in regards to the availability and the schedule. In this, it's quite ambitious because we are going to focus on the demand and how we distribute the jobs and how we actually drive the demand of the customer to the time slots rather than be reactive and work with the schedule afterwards. So we expect to reduce dramatically the travel distance between the addresses, reduce massively the gaps between the schedule, between the jobs, work with timeframes and all of this. You're going to see this in the next, in the upcoming months. Thank you.
Some amazing things are coming up, guys, especially the green slots. It's just like, it's going to be big. Thank you, Milan.
Guys, a little quick one, because I get a lot of direct messages from Rashid and Naresh. If you've got questions, please direct them to the PMs. I can't always look at all of them because there's a lot of questions coming up as well. Write them in the group as well, because you know that means
write them in the group because they mix with the other ones. It's not easy with this chat actually.
Because it's like I won't be able to answer all of them. But it's okay to write to me. Just saying that write them in the group if you're okay.
Yeah, please share your questions so that others may have the same question but are still hesitant whether or not to ask it. So please do it for everyone. And
yeah, I know I asked the same. So I know I asked for the contact, so it's my fault. Was my bad idea. But
yes, I asked the same, but then we can't follow on the chat because it's too many. Please send them to all, and then the PMs will pick them up.
Okay, so thank you again, Milan. As you can see, we're constantly striving to make the technology better and to invest more into providing solutions that make your managing of your business easier and more profitable. So moving to the next one, question is, what is the current situation with the amount of work and what is the plan? Are we going to address the reduced workload? And here from the panelists, who would like to take on that one? It's a tough one.
I would like to take the opportunity to answer this question. It's indeed a tough one. First, I'd like to thank you for the help and for the support of all of the franchisees. When when COVID actually hit us in March, you were an immense support for us. Now, what's the situation? Well, completely honestly, we do have 2 services now that are actually doing pretty well and exceeding our expectations, which are end of tenancy and removals. And we do have noticed drops in pretty much all of the other services. However, we are completely aware how even one job is valuable to you. That's why we have increased our pay-per-click and our ads, our marketing budgets to the very maximum. We haven't decreased anything, and we are trying to do everything we can and push to get more work for you, especially now. In addition to that, this week, we are also starting to get additional leads from 2 platforms, Check a Trade and My Constructor, for various services in order to get as many jobs as possible on your schedule. I hope that answers some questions.
Okay. Thank you, Stan. Anyone else wants to add or any follow-up questions on that?
Well, I can say hi, guys. For me, it's really nice seeing so many faces and people. Actually, I'm very happy that we managed to organize the event because I missed the energy from last year. But when seeing all of you here and on the event, I'm quite happy. And I'm sure 2021 is going to be a very good year for us because we're going to have your support through the whole year. And Stas mentioned about the numbers and how much we increased. Last year, we spent around 2 million in marketing. And this year, our plans so far is to double that. And in comparison to the previous year, we're increasing every year. So pandemic or not, Fantastic Services is on a pathway that we want to grow. And we want to bring as many jobs as possible and to be more and more successful. And getting to those 1,000 millionaires, it's not going to be easy, but with all of your help and support, we're going to get there. And a bit later, I'm going to talk about some new ventures that we can help each other and develop more services to our portfolio and support making 1,000 millionaires.
Thanks for that. I would also like to add that what we're talking here about marketing and getting new clients, that's pretty much one side of the coin. The other side is the recent changes that we have done to our unique to Fantastic Club, for which I will speak a bit later. But with it, we will aim to increase the current bookings from the clients that are already existing with our database. So this is also something that will help us get more jobs on schedule.
Good. Thank you both for answering. I think it will be beneficial further if you present yourself because of the masks. Probably it's hard to recognize who is who. But yeah, thank you, Stan and Boyan, for clarifying that. Okay, the next question that we have is, can we give a temporary, free of charge franchise packages that should either be paid or closed at the end of a certain period? Okay, I think someone from Service Experience probably can answer that.
Yeah, hey guys, again, my name is Torka. I'm the team leader of the PMs. It's a good question because we really like to go and support even people who are finding it harder to start their own business. Our main idea here is, as you know, to have 1,000 millionaires. So yeah, we've done this in the past. It has shown great results, and we will try to replicate this again. Of course, it's always based on demand and what we're working with, but we're ready to help you out start your own business, open a new team, grow, become better at this. So our experience that we have so far during the year that we closed is we managed to grow 40 plus franchisees. And this has all been done with repayment plans. We are giving you the option to start your business, get the equipment, get the car, and just pay as you go. And we have, again, more than 40 franchisees that has done this only this past year. So yeah, we're ready to do that. And as soon as we have something new, we'll contact you back.
Good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I think this is another. It just shows that we're supporting the entrepreneurial spirit and agile solutions during these tough times. So thank you for that information, Toshko. So the next one. Why is the commission for new franchisees the same as the commission for the franchisees who have been with the company for years? Another tough one.
Yeah, if I may take it.
Sure.
So new franchisee or existing one, our commission is based mainly on the expenses we have in all the departments working for you guys in the customer service, sales, marketing, KCO. It's mainly generating the income needed for finding out the work that is needed for you to operate and for us to operate as well. However, there is a very good point in the question. More experienced franchisees having spent time with us usually know how to service a client better, and that's something that we want and we do appreciate and value a lot. The multi-service group has a great example in the in window cleaning, where we have variable commission for better performance related to the feedback and declines. And we saw that most of the franchisees performing the service manage in almost half of the weeks to achieve the highest point of the commission that they can do with their performance. We also do the same for an end of tenancy test a year back. We saw what is not working there very much, and we're looking to improve it. We're also looking to have some new deals for 2021, like in handyman. We contacted some of you for potential levels of the service that each tradesman can provide to the clients and repay accordingly. And we're also discussed a similar option in gardening for separate regions with different commissions for the guys. So we're looking at different ways, and this year we'll get them sorted with you guys. So I hope that's answering the question. If not, chat me in the chat.
The best thing is bring these questions to the groups later on that we're doing next few days, and let us discuss this. And as I said, we're gonna work with you in groups, which means I think that's a variation. If we all come to a way how this can be done, I think that's it's going to be beneficial for all of us. Thank you for this, Dimitar.
Thank you, Dimitar. If anyone wants to add something in the chat or has any other question, I don't see any. Okay, do we plan, the next question, do we plan to revert the new discount rules at the end of March?
Thank you, Tony. And yes, that's what we agreed, and when we discussed with franchisees, is that's going to be until end of March.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep up to our promises always, and we're going to revert them back from 1st of April.
And thank you for keeping in.
Thank you for your support, because without this support, we wouldn't have been able to launch those campaigns. And yeah, it's just great to see the power of Fantastic and
Together.
Fantastic together. You made this, guys. All of you who chipped in. This is why we have marketing and jobs.
Thank you guys for bringing such an insight and giving these numbers, and I think it's really transparent to do it that way. So the next question: do you plan, or do Fantastic Services plan to develop any new services, and can the franchisees assist in any way?
Thank you, Anton. I'm going to take that question, raising hand, because all of us with masks, it's pretty hard to say who is talking. As you know, as some of you have been more than 10 years with us, Fantastic Services is where it is due to expansion of services. It started with Fantastic Cleaners, a brand providing a few cleaning services, where right now we're providing more than 100 services to our clients. And after a study we did for the past 5 years, we found out that our way is only up, and continue growing those services. And we determined that this is our biggest strength, because instead of just paying £50 to one client and using one service with us, we're going to be able to use this client and support him and help him by using all of our other services. And the more services we're going to have, the better retention, the better acquisition, and the better return on investment all of us are going to have. With this purpose, starting from 1st of February, we created a new department in our company, a separate department that's going to focus on bringing new services to the Fantastic Services portfolio. And what we're going to do differently this year is that we're going to help you what we're best with the operations, with the system, how it's set up, the research and development, the sales, and we're going to look in all of you as franchisees to make it successful in this partnership, to help us develop those services and grow them. And I'm happy to say that we did something like that with Locksmith, with Evelyn, and it's seeing how it's growing every month. And in our plan for the first 6 months, Ron and Anton decided to invest $250,000 into bringing new services to the Fantastic Services portfolio. This means that we're going to start doing the SEO, the marketing in advance, to prepare the services to a level where they're ready to bring some money back. Some of the services we are going to focus on are like appliance repair, floor sanding, floor repair, floor installation, mobile car wash, dry cleaning, laundry, window glazing, window repair, gutter repair, basically you name it. And in the process, if you have a service that's been on top of your tongue, you want to really develop it, let us know, and we're going to help you and support to build the service inside Fantastic Service. Doesn't matter what the service is. Doesn't matter where it is. We're developing a plan how to provide those services to our clients, and we're going to use the master franchise platform, and we're going to use the technology that Service OS is giving us to make this easy. And as I said, only for the first 6 months, we're going to invest $250,000 into growing those services. So what we're going to need support, and we're going to rely on all of you, is the help to make those services successful. And we already did it with 100 plus services. So what's another 10, 20 per year or per month?
Okay.
Yeah.
Insightful. Are you guys excited about the new services? Starting new services in new areas? Come on. Okay. See some of you.
I mean, there's a huge round of benefits on it, on new services. It is like the more customers we get into, the more chances of selling your service and so forth, especially around areas. So it's a huge benefit for everyone. But again, they have to be of the high quality.
we also know that some of you have different skills and you want to develop your other skills or invest in them. I think it's a good chance, good way to talk to us and see, is it this one of the services we picked up, or can we develop your service? I think there's a lot of possibilities that can come out of this in the next year.
Thank you. Hang in there, guys. There's 4 more questions, and then we'll go and have a break. But I think very interesting questions coming up. The next one is, why are we charging the existing franchisees the same for area development franchise as we charge an outside candidate? I can answer that question. It might seem strange, but as I said in the beginning, I'm also responsible for the area development and master franchise project in the company. So I think it would make sense for me to answer. First of all, the opportunity that we give out to either people in the company or outside the company to step on the Fantastic Services platform and build a business with the support, with the know-how, with the technology of Fantastic Services is great. And the truth is that we're actually giving you the opportunity to really build an asset, really build a business that you can develop and potentially, exit in the next 5 or 10 years, and move on to larger area or new country, or et cetera, et cetera. So to focus on the question, the prices are based on the area itself, the services that you would like to provide, and existing franchisees do receive benefits if they decide to invest in an area development franchise. So you do get benefits. If you want to talk with us, please, Valerie is, I guess, on the call. He can leave his email in the chat here, and you can write to him and set a meeting.
Of course, we get benefits, guys. I mean, we've developed this for you. We want you to expand, and we want you to stay with us and have the ownership on a certain area and play. That's why we've done this.
Yeah,
definitely there's benefits for you and a way for us to support you. I said earlier about the fantastic university that we're building, and we've already built. I mean, there's a one for the master franchisees, and there's a lot of things that you can learn extra there that can help you to bring yourself to this level.
Yeah. So there are benefits to growing with your business, and the least being you're already part of the system. You know the industry, you know the dynamics of the business, and you know what matters. So just talk to us. Valerie put his email in the chat, and he will be presenting in a bit more about this opportunity. Okay, moving forward, the next question is, do we plan to increase the number of franchisees, and will that affect the workload of the older franchisees?
Again, for me, so the experience of 2020 and even from the previous years, for us, it's more beneficial to expand the existing franchisees like we did last year, 40 franchisees with more than 60 teams. It's so much easier for someone who knows the system, who knows how we work, how we supply work, to just get new people on board and keep growing, just making him happier and a better partner for ourselves. So like I see even in the comments, we're looking for external franchisees only when we do not have the power to grow internally or the will on our partner side. So that's the plan for 2021 as well. All of you, you know what you have to do. Keep a good performance at fantastic level. Find the right pros to perform the job that we need. You know, we're currently looking for some of the services as well. And you will be contacted. We're constantly making offers for more teams to the top performers in each service and for growth. That's what I can say, and I hope we will double the results of 2020.
Yeah. And on this point, yes, we're more than happy to support franchisees and your professionals to upgrade your skills and to be able to do other services or new services either for us or for yourself. And part of this plan is doing the Fantastic University, because we know that it's not only the skills that performing the service matter, but also the soft skills, the customer support skills, the sales skills, the business skills to manage your business. So we're also investing quite a lot in that, so we'll be able to support you more in the upcoming year.
Thank you both for that, and we're moving to the last two questions. Can we implement a bonus scheme for the best performers among the franchisees, better commission or a gamification scheme? So it's a bonus scheme for the best performers.
I think that, yeah, I think that I can answer that. So can we implement a bonus scheme for the best performers? Actually, we want to, we intend to, because we've already done that. We've done that with the window cleaning, as my colleague Dimitar mentioned earlier. We've had such I'm sorry, we've had such an incentive, and it showed great results. What happened is we managed to get improvements in both better rate or the rate at which your customers are reviewing you, and we managed to get better in declines. Just for reference, I can use how much what was the improvement that we got from the better rate. We managed to pick it up with 0.3 upwards. As you know, we are working the standard for the company is at 4.47, but yeah, and with only this incentive we managed to get such a result. We also did it for another service after we saw the benefits and how this can help both our growth and, of course, at the end of the day, both sides of the partnership to make money. However, we saw that we need to tailor it a little bit more for different services. So this is what we intend to do right now. We're going to tailor this. We're going to make sure that it works and helps you out, also your customers, the best possible ways. And as soon as we're ready for the next service, you'll be the first to know.
Great. Thank you. And last but not least, the question is, are you going to look into improving the sales process, especially in the more complicated services where specifics are crucial for the provision of the service, like handyman and removals?
Thank you, Anton. And I'm going to have the liberty to answer that. And I'm happy to say that this year we're going to put a lot of effort to simplify the booking process and the sales process for all of our services. From our meetings with the tradespeople, with the removal guys, we found out that there's a couple of small things we can amend in our booking process to ensure a better customer satisfaction, but also better franchise satisfaction. To know more about the job, to be more precise what we ask the client and not ask millions of questions. And we had just right now, we had a small talk about the locksmith, how to improve our process. So we're in those working groups we're forming with the service managers and performance managers. We're more than happy to discuss the way we're making the bookings, the script, the way we present the service to our clients, and to make amendments. Because in the end, you guys are on the field, you see the clients face to face, or your professionals. So we rely a lot on your feedback to know what to improve, when to improve it, and how to improve it. So we are gonna put a lot of effort, as I said. And even though last year was one of our best years so far in terms of mistakes or conversion rates, it's the highest so far. There's still a lot of work to be done. And as I said, we see in yourself people that are gonna help us and train us how to do it together. So both of us, both parties can benefit. And in the end, to achieve our ultimate goal, to walk the extra mile for our clients, because that's what creates raving fans. And Fantastic Services is only about raving fans.
Thank you, Boyan. We sure are about raving fans. So that was about it for the questions. I don't think we have more time to go to the questions that appeared in the chat, but those will be collected and answered in a separate conversation. Tough questions, I have to say. So I hope we managed to answer them in depth and with the details that you needed. So I suggest that we go on a short break for 12 minutes and be back at 4:30 when we will have the management presentations, and we'll give you an update about what we planned for the year and what we've achieved in 2020. So let's go on a break. Be back at 4:30. Don't leave the meeting. You can just mute yourself or stop your camera or stay and socialize.
And think about new services we want to launch. So let us know. Use the break.
Yeah, send them what's in your mind. Good.
Yeah. See you in a bit, guys.
See you in a bit.
No music?
No.
Play something. Anyone?
Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And if it's good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, still kicked them all out the door. You wanna try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep them going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do a dance of victory. Cause now I'm living good, no I'm not living like I used to be. I talk about things, talk about my mind. I'm free from the words that I left behind. I gotta jump for joy and shout aloud and make a sound. Oh, the world can stop me now, no. And all the music I will ride on the beat when I best we can be. There's something we don't want to still. We gotta chase our dreams, reach up and reach high, because we're gonna pull through and give it all we got. Even though it can seem hard to catch and make it happen, but we can't stop. Slide, come on and do what you gotta do to fight on. And so no matter what comes your way, nothing can ruin your day or even wipe a smile away. And by the time I'm up and out of my bed, I got 100 new ideas floating around in my head with the hope for tomorrow. A dream that I can see and all the awesome things and great people we can be. Or maybe by the music or the songs that I sing, I'll change the world with a simple message that I will bring. All I know is that it's out there, there's more to discover. A lot of good things we can learn from one another. Gotta celebrate life and get excited about it. The times are good living, come on and shout it out. Hey, take it up, take it over, take it out of control. Today I'm freeing my soul.
Hello, guys. 2 minutes, 2 more minutes before we start. So I'm giving you the few more minutes to everyone to get back in the call. Georgi Chukov is asking what time we start the meeting again, and we'll start the meeting in just 1 more minute. Okay, let's see how's everything stacking up. People are starting to come back.
Hi, Tony. Just me and you, yeah?
I guess so, Krista.
And me.
Oh, and
somebody else. Okay.
And me as well.
Okay.
Oh, Sveti.
Over here.
Slowly, we start talking.
All of a sudden, people are starting to come back. Good.
Tony, I want to talk to Boyan Dimitrov later. Can you organize it for me?
I will arrange that.
Yeah. I don't know how to reach him.
Later today or later in general?
Well, can be today actually, because I have an idea and I've been thinking who to share with, and I think he's the best person. So if I give him the idea, we may discuss it tomorrow. I don't know if he picks it up. It's about new service. It's about completely new thing we can offer.
Great, 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 great.
We need more services. Thank
yes,
you.
we need more services. Yes, we are so greedy. We
as well. Hello. There's a video there.
Hello.
Good.
Yeah, and once again, please, those of you that have the chance, turn on your cameras so we can have a better experience seeing each other. Okay. Good. Let's see how we're still, I think, waiting for a few people to get back. Julian and Lucy, hi. I think I haven't seen you in the call so far. Hello, happy to see you guys.
Hi.
Hello. Be good, thanks. You?
We're doing great. You like the conference so far?
Yeah, it's good.
Good.
So far.
Not as interactive as last year, and but yeah.
It's definitely different.
We make the best of what we can, right?
Yeah.
But we're also comfortable. I made myself popcorns. You see, that's what we didn't have last year. If we meet next year, I'll make sure that there will be an event and popcorn.
Bring the popcorn.
Yeah.
Anton, there is a question about removal of leads. Should we answer while we are waiting for the rest? If somebody from the other room is back, from the answering room.
From the paneling room, answering room. Well, there's a question about removal leads. Okay. Anyone back from the green room? Not yet, I guess. But I guess we should get going because we're 3 minutes over the time that we first set out. Okay, so guys, it's time for the management presentations or the update that we'll give you about what we've accomplished over the course of 2020 and what do we plan for 2021. So first one on our virtual stage is going to be Vladislav Dosev. He's the manager of the customer service department. We have the nice picture here, and he will tell you more about himself and about the department and its achievements.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Anton. I hope my name shows right on the screen. But just in case, again, my name is Vladislav Dosev. I'm one of the team leaders in the customer service. I've been in the company for, this is my 6th year actually, but it's the first time I'm joining this fantastic conference. So I wanted to say that it is a pleasure and honor to see every one of you. And thank you for this opportunity. It's a great place to be. Thank you so much for this. Anton, I'm not sure if you or Nora can work with the slides.
Yep, Nora will change them straight away.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Well, in 2020, we have implemented a new team within the customer service. Actually, we gathered the most experienced customer service agents and form a little team with the main purpose of working on the most complex and most expensive cases that we have. The purpose of the team was to save as much as possible from the amounts initially asked from the clients, but without compromising the quality of the customer service. Below, you can see the results as well for the first and second quarter of the project, as we have managed to reduce the average time for handling complaints with more than 35% by the end of 2020. And here's the place to thank every one of you. Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to do it. Without your constant effort and actually helping us resolve these situations, we wouldn't have been able to do this. And also with your help and with this new formed team within the customer service, we managed to save 60% or a little bit more actually than 60% of the amounts initially claimed by the clients, again, without compromising the quality of the customer service they received. So thank you guys indeed. In 2021, we plan to further develop this team by increasing the number of those agents, and I believe that would be a great opportunity for everyone to further reduce the handling time for each complaint, to also interact and help with booking fantastic clubs with all channels that we have in customer service, and to introduce customer satisfaction score or CSAT in a way to improve the client experience. Thank you. Thanks to your eminence help, we have reached nearly 50% increase in the ratio between jobs done and positive reviews. As Anton mentioned earlier and Rune, we actually received more than 10,000 positive reviews. This is incredible. It is just simply amazing. Thank you for that. With our joint efforts and with your help, we also reached 4.5 stars Google ratings on Google Fantastic Services page and 4.4 rating on the Trustpilot page, which is an all-time high at this point. With your help also in 2020, we managed to turn almost 45% of the negative reviews into positive ones. This is also an all-time score, high score. And without your help, without being there when a client needed to be revisited or assisted with something, we wouldn't have been able to do that. Again, 45, go ahead, Anton.
Yeah, sorry I'm stopping you, but that's my favorite part. When we turn a client who had a bad experience with us into a positive experience. And
absolutely.
And I can tell you stories about this, that I know clients that we've converted this way and they stay with us for forever, for years. And that's one of the most amazing things for us. It's not about, we're not buying them in a way, but then they're actually really changing their mind by receiving the right experience from us. Thank you, Vladislav.
Absolutely. Thank you, Anton. Thank you for this. And also, guys, not that we only convert those negative reviews into positive ones and kept those clients in our family, we also probably won a ton of new clients, their friends, and the countless people that read those positive reviews. So this is amazing, indeed. Thank you. In 2021, we'll concentrate on increasing our ratings on even more platforms, such as removalsreviews.co.uk, britainreviews.co.uk, reviews.yo, and yale.com, and actually many more. But while doing this, we'll also continue our effort on keeping our ratings on Google and Trustpilot and increase them even more. Our focus will be on preventing receiving such negative reviews on the first place, as we will detect the trends that causing those reviews, and with your help, and also with optimizing our internal processes, we will find a way to reduce those numbers to begin with. Nora, thank you. Also in 2020, guys, we have further developed the chat as a communication channel, not only for the end clients, but to all of you as well. In the third quarter alone, we have actually on the third quarter, we started using WhatsApp to the end clients. And by the end of the year, we were serving 20% of the client requests within that channel. It's growing very rapidly and very fast, and it proves to be very, very successful. And we will continue doing so in 2021. In the fourth quarter also of last year, we have introduced the chat for all professionals, where we actually we're receiving now half of franchisee requests. And here's the place to thank to all of you for your patience while developing these channels, for your feedback, as without it, we wouldn't have been able to improve that channel. It's again, half of the interactions are there now within that chat, and thanks to your feedback, we're improving there very, very rapidly as well. In 2020, also the schedule team has saved more than 6,000 jobs on the schedule from being canceled due to lack of availability, and the total value of those jobs is more than £1 million. And this would have not been possible without your flexibility and with your dedication. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to save those jobs and that amount of money. And as Milan mentioned earlier, and Rune and Anton also, there would be continuous work. We will continue working on the schedule, improving the time slots, and hopefully in 2021 we'll see even better results. And also for the past 3 years, we have been monitoring all the quality of the calls within the customer service, so we can actually provide with the fantastic services you and the end clients deserve. In 2020, what we started was to introduce a quality control over the complaint online form messages. So the interaction between the customer service and all franchisees can be scored, improved pretty much every day by monthly meetings, by very different techniques with talks to everyone in the customer service. We're trying to constantly actually improve the communication between the customer service, the franchisees, and the end clients. And can you hear me, guys? Well, okay, thank you. And we have reached more than 90% quality actually within those communication channels. So again, we are constantly trying to improve there as well. And we actually improved up to 90% quality score out of 100 in 2020. In 2021, we plan to deliver trainings to all the franchisees on how can they ease their communications with clients, such as this was already completed for the regular service franchisees. And as you guys mentioned earlier, Anton, we've already started with the removals franchisees, but this will continue through the year, and we'll complete it with every single one. We hope that by those trainings, you guys will have a little better knowledge on how to ease any situation, which would be great for everyone. So yeah, thank you guys once again for being here. Thank you for having me here. It's been a great pleasure. And yeah, thank you for being part of our fantastic family. Thank you, guys.
That's really good, Vladimir, Vladislav. I think training the franchisees and helping them how to deal with the clients. We've seen this is working, as you said, in domestic service cleaning, and we want to move it to the other services. I do believe that's going to be in great benefit for all of you. Yes, thank you for this. And also, I want to say big thanks to customer service, because I know how you improved, guys, for the last year and how much amazing work you've done. Thank you for me and the whole senior team. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you as well.
Absolutely amazing numbers. Thank you so much, Wadi, for presenting them. 1 million in saved jobs. Such a high ratings in our industry is very, very rare, and we are really top achievers in that regard. Okay, so the next presenter, and this time I'm not going to give up the virtual stage, but the actual stage to my colleague Stanislav Yordanov, who is the service development manager. And Stan, you're...
Thank you. I decided to use our lovely host office here. I hope you can all hear me and see me. Hello all.
Yes.
I'm glad to see so many familiar faces. And I'm even more glad to be part of this fantastic event for a third year in a row. I want to start with a question, testing you. How well actually do you know fantastic services? You can put the answer straight into the chat. It's a bit of a tough question. I'm going to ask you to type, according to you, what was the service that marked the biggest growth in terms of leads, turnover, and jobs done for 2020? If you still don't know how many services we do, open fantasticservices.com, see what all of the portfolio of services that we do, and guess which one. I will be able to provide the answer around the middle of my presentation, and guess which one was the service that actually marked a remarkable growth. Now, after this challenge towards you, let me congratulate you for being here, as this is the right place to be if you're among those franchisees who would like to get better and keep growing. It is my honor to present what service development team has delivered for you the last year. Although some wise people have said that nobody cares about your name except yourself and your mama, I'm still going to present myself. My name is Stanislav. And before I start, I'd like to promise you two things. First, I will not mention COVID, except now, or use it as any excuse for anything which was or wasn't done. And second, me and my team will work with any one of you who can give his or her contribution towards growing the services and improving all aspects around them. First, I would like to start with a notification in regards of a fresh update within the company, and more specifically, the merge of service development team and service experience team. That happened last week. The new team will have the same name, Service Experience, and the reason for this merge and restructure are many, but I will share the main ones with them now. First, we want to cut off the layers of decision making. This is really important for us. We want to work on sprints. We want things that work to happen faster. We want to provide our most experienced internal service people with decision power. We want to work closer with you guys, with the franchisees, and include you in every aspect of service management, from customer service to quality and service development. We would also like to streamline the communication and schedule weekly meetings with you per service. Changes in the services now can come from you, starting from next week. You will be you will be able to suggest sales scripts. You will be able to offer how to start new services, thing that Boyan already mentioned, or sub-services, and how to maintain quality. Not only you will be able to, but we will also encourage you to do it, as you're the people that can change the services for good. The summarized information will be sent by email within the next week in order for you to be able to find out who is actually responsible for the services. And now I would like to show you what has been delivered and how that reflected in franchise commissions. That's right, franchise commissions earned as a result of projects which were either initiated or developed by our team. I'll start with the small wins. I'll continue with the bigger wins, and then I'll finish with the biggest ones. We'll start with a small service, the window cleaning. In June, we have removed the surveys for 6 and bigger bed properties for window cleaning and introduced fixed rates. This turned out to be quite uncommon in the industry, and it increased our conversion rate on those properties 5 times. And it brought 3,000 pounds extra in franchise commission. The projection for this in 2021 in terms of franchise commission will be 6,000 pounds. In pest control, as part of the premium project, for which I will mention more details later, in August, we started selling extra guarantee for our clients. 1 more month, 30 more days. Expectedly, that resulted in quite a successful project, and it brought 5,000 pounds in franchise commission, with this year projection of 12,000 pounds. This year, we will also be looking at various tests in terms of guarantee and brand promises, with which we aim to increase our conversion rate. I'll continue with the Christmas services that we offer. Those will be Christmas tree delivery and Christmas tree disposal, decoration. We increased with 60% the Christmas services compared to last year, which resulted in almost 6,000 pounds franchise commission, which were spread among the 5 teams that mostly perform the services from mid-November till the end of January. We chose to sell medium and high trees, which means that we have excluded the small size and started advertising way earlier, which helped us reach those results. Another small service, gutter cleaning. Again, as part of the premium project in August, we transformed the online booking form for gutter cleaning, and we started adding downpipes to almost 80% of all bookings. That, together with other changes, resulted in 6,500 pounds in franchise commission, with a yearly projection of 16,000 pounds for 2021. There's quite a potential in this service, actually. The next change that we've done, Amazon services. In September, we managed to negotiate minimum charges with them and change commission, which led to 30% growth in the service, or this was 8,000 pounds in franchise commission and an annual projection for this year of 26,000 pounds. The more technicians we add, the more service will grow. So again, this is a great potential here. Another service where we were a bit bolder was the carpet cleaning, where we actually shifted our service to premium carpet cleaning. And we started including fabric protection and sanitizing as part of the service. That resulted as a massive 19% increase in the average price. That even improved the conversion rate. And for 2020, every franchisee doing carpet cleaning has got on average 10 pounds more in commission per job done. That resulted around 9,500 pounds in franchise commission and a yearly projection of 45,000 for 2021. Other service, Curry's Valeting, or this is often service for a big corporate client of ours. In June, we secured new areas with them, which led to 21,000 pounds in franchise commission for the last 6 months of 2020. Project Premium, the project which I mentioned earlier. This was launched in August. The idea of this project is to be able to give our clients premium option, being that premium deals or premium options of guarantee. That brought almost 52,000 pounds in franchise commission with a yearly projection of 110,000 pounds for this year. The new service that we launched, antiviral sanitization. This was the result of the customer's demand and also an internal change that we want to do, that there was still a market share that we can grab from. And from April to the end of 2020, it scored 89,000 pounds in franchise commission and an annual projection of 170,000 for this year. We plan to invest in future development for the service in order to keep you busy, as it has been done from various service franchisees. And now the answer of the question which I asked, which was the service that actually scored the biggest growth, storage. We managed to triple the storage service thanks to the team that was dedicated to it, which led to a bit more than 1,000 removals jobs, or in commissions, those removals jobs were 130,000. In 2021, we project additional 200,000 pounds in franchise commissions. And removals franchisees are already taking part in helping us develop, for example, our own storage, single man and van, and other sub-services. And I'd like to finish with the key workers campaign. We have provided initially 3 fantastic clubs during the first lockdown for the first 3 months, after which we have changed and started giving 2-3 hours of regular cleaning for all key workers. As a result, for the year, it brought a bit over £250,000 in franchise commission. This is across all services from key workers. We have given over 453 fantastic clubs and over 1,003 hours of domestic cleaning. This is the data from March to December. And also, I'd like to continue with another change that we have done as a team, change that was in regards of the Fantastic Club. Fantastic Club now comes with immediate benefits for the clients. We called it the Sparta project. As when you buy it, it gives you 300 credits straight away. This was tested in our online forums initially, after which we tested it with our sales department and proved to be successful in terms of conversion rate. But why we did it? There are many reasons why, but the main ones are because first, we'd like to diversify what services clients buy. We'd like to increase the numbers of bookings per client. And also based on our projection, we should be able to increase the bookings with up to 50% in the next 1 year from the existing clients network. Something that I mentioned as a reply from a question that came from one of the franchisees. This is a new model that will make us more independent to external factors like COVID, Google, etc., as we will count on our fantastic brand and fantastic clients. Of course, as long as we keep delivering a 5-star service. And before I leave you to the next presenter, I would like to say a couple of words about change. So far, I've been talking all about changes. We've changed this, we've changed that. We all know that this is the only constant thing in life. Well, debt and taxes too, but let's look on the bright side. Change is the one thing that will happen to us, with us, and for us. People are changing, market is changing, how we sell is changing, how we advertise is changing. The mindset of humanity is shifting. What used to be is no longer. The challenge for us in regards of change is if we're going to be proactive or reactive to it. Pretty much same as learning. You have to have learning in your life. But the question is if you want to do it before you need it or to find out by making mistakes. My educated guess would be you have chosen not to make mistakes or at least minimize them by choosing our proven franchise model. So add to it your vision and your actions, and there you go. You have it all to grow. So following the word change yourself, but not only for the sake of reaching your goals, change that is proactive and is chasing what you want to go after. Focus on what you want to happen, not what you don't want to happen. And add a vast portion of reading and learning. Be the change you wish to see in others. Be better, get bigger, keep growing. Thank you.
Hey!
Bravo!
Bravo.
This thing about the change in the psychology is so important, right? I mean, it is a choice mindset.
Okay, after this amazing presentations, do we have any questions, anything you want to add? Or we should move to the next presenter. Do we have the slides ready? All right, can you show the slide? And to welcome on the stage again here is going to be one of the performance managers, Krasimira Ivanova, and she's going to tell you a bit more about, thank you, about her updates on the work in the team. Kasi, please join the stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm just going to remove this so you can hear me better. So, dear franchisees, professionals, guests, and colleagues, my name is Krasimira Ivanova, and I'm a performance manager in the service experience department. I'd like to start with expressing my gratitude to all of you for joining us today and being here despite the situation we're in. It is a great honor for me to take part in Fantastic Services' third annual franchise conference and to have the opportunity to represent my department and give you some great insights into what we have achieved and what our plans for 2021 are. Well, what a year 2020 was, right? I'd like to start with telling you how much we, Service Experience, have achieved during 2020. All performance managers were trained in franchise recruitment. Now we're fully prepared to grow your business and to work with each one of you towards achieving your goals. Service Experience underwent business coaching sessions, which helped us in setting better goals, reaching them faster, making better decisions, and improving our skills. We focused on internal growth, growing existing franchisees rather than onboarding new people. Despite the situation and the pandemic, we managed to grow the business of 40 plus franchisees, and they have expanded with more than 70 new working units. And some of the records you have achieved, your being on time rate was over 96%, and over 53% of you finished the year with feedback rate above 4.50. Great job, guys.
Woohoo!
Thanks to all of you. Thank you. As part of our plan to support you during COVID-19 crisis, we have prepared and provided guides for all loans and available help for the government, how to access them and take advantage of them. We have also prepared and secured fantastic services providers operating in the lockdown conditions when most of the suppliers were shut down. Stock for cleaning services like cleaning materials, consumables, and machines, personal protective equipment, and sanitizing detergents to ensure the business can operate during the lockdown. Our preparation and the implementation of regular checks was one of the main reasons we continued to operate, even when our competitors closed down. This was one of the main reasons our clients chose us. They felt safe with us. In order to stay in touch during the toughest times, we have created additional communication channels, the Facebook advisory groups. We've also managed to keep you updated with all news regarding the COVID situation via notifications, messages, emails, and calls. We have implemented certificates for antiviral sanitization and for infection prevention and control for COVID-19 in the Fantastic Academy for internal use in the brand. Both are part of our plan to be up to date with the changing situation and to continue providing services during the lockdowns. We also have a plan for ULIS. We have provided a guideline for ULIS compliant vehicles from Auto Trader, where you can find vehicles at low prices. One of the franchisees, Dochka Dimova, was the first one to try it out, and she shared very positive feedback. As in 2019, we have conducted a satisfaction survey once again this year to hear your feedback. I'd like to share some of the results with you. More than 95% of you were proud to be franchisees with us, are motivated to go the extra mile, and would recommend Fantastic Services as a franchisor. This result is 10% higher compared to 2019, and I'm happy to see that not only we keep up, but we exceed your expectations year after year. I'm also very happy to see that 90% of you are committed to growing your businesses with us, and more than 76% of you have shared that during the COVID-19 pandemic, Fantastic Services has met or exceeded their expectations. We have also implemented a new unified and standardized English test for regular cleaners. We have retested more than 500 cleaners and added the relevant skin to their profiles. Then we have linked those skills to the bookings in order to achieve a simplified process for the clients and to match their expectations. Safety and quality of service are of highest priority to us here at Fantastic Services. This is why we're happy to announce that we've recently acquired our ISO certifications. We want to be a company which is assisting nature and does everything within our power to minimize the impact we have on the environment. We are very proud to say that the following certificates were acquired with excellence: Occupational Health and Safety Management Systems, Quality Management Systems, and Environmental Management Systems. Our quality control team supported new and existing teams with 174 online training sessions and webinars, over 500 training jobs on site with our quality control professionals and franchisees who are certified trainers. We have created a new training course in Fantastic Academy, and one of the best productions is the updated removals and packing course and the new furniture assembly course. Here, we want to say a very big thank you to Atanas Lungarov and Violeta Bujilova and their amazing team, who showed not just professionalism, but enthusiasm and demonstrated how we should one of the Fantastic Services values. We leave a legacy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Each month, we celebrate the different skills, and we have awarded the Performance Manager of the Month. We also held our annual ceremony where we awarded the Performance Managers of the Year. And last but not least, I'd like to share some of our plans for this year. We're in the process of creating a clear development path for all franchisees with levels and steps, distributing all franchisees among those levels and working with people in accordance with the path plan to achieve the highest levels. Electric cars. Feel free to join the Quality Control Sustainability Workshop to find some of our research results, analysis, and offers from our trusted suppliers. Another mission of ours in 2021 is related again to sustainability, implementing bio and eco detergents in the cleaning services, where we'll be able to provide a full bio service. We're building a procedure mechanism for direct purchase from our main suppliers of cleaning products, where it could save at 10% using the negotiated corporate discounts. And this is all from me for today. Thank you very, very much for your attention, and I'll see you at business planning on day 4.
Bravo.
Thank you, Krasi. You received even some of the applause beforehand. It's been great. Okay, and the next one, I'm going to give the stage to Valery Kuzarev to tell you a bit more about the master and area development franchises. The slides are up there. Valery, you're up.
Thank you very much, Anton. What's going on, fantastic people? It's incredible honor for me to be here today. And for those that you do not know me, my role is to help internal and external future and existing entrepreneurs choose the right area and service for them. So it's time for some master franchise updates. So in the next slides, you're going to find out more about our achievements over the 2020, all the areas that our partners decided to invest in, and what we have for you for this year. So let's dive in. Nora? Nora?
Oh,
thank you very much. So it may sound like an advertisement. However, when I started preparing the numbers for the presentation, it kind of looked like Hollywood production, however, with the happy endings one. We all know what last year was with the recession and the pandemic and so on and so forth. So many of our competitors closed down doors. They stopped operating. They lost a lot of their people working for them. So while we did quite the opposite, actually. We grew with 14 new partners and 14 entrepreneurs joined us and trusted us. So big thank you. The big thank you is for you who trusted us in our model and in our company. Probably it's also worth mentioning that with some of them we haven't even met in person, but nonetheless, this did not stop us from virtually shaking our hands and saying a mutual yes to each other. And I'm sure that Anton and Rune are going to back me up here by saying that these people follow the fantastic services rule. You start a business in a recession because while others are contracting, we managed to expand. You see the map on the right. We stepped in Birmingham, Coventry, Tunbridge, Portsmouth, Sheffield, Luton, St. Albans, Chelmsford, and many other areas, which we as a business have only dreamed of during the years to step on when the world was not shaken by the economic environment.
Exactly. Imagine how it's going to look. Sorry, Valeria, I just wanted to add one little thing here. Imagine how it's going to look 1 to 2 years from now when everybody wants to try and get in. Now is the time to get in.
Yeah.
It's not in 2 years, then it's too late. That's just my view on it. It's the same as with other things. We've seen that on marketing platforms. Any platform that you're the first on, first move advantage. And this is like a first mover. Everybody else is standing there stunned. And now is the time to move. Just had to add that in because it's so powerful.
Thank you very much. So moving forward, thank you for changing the slide. We launched new opportunities for everyone who wants to scale their business in the face of inventory services, in the face of landscaping, tree surgery. We also have still few, but we still have them, few though, areas with recurring revenue in and outside of London. Even more unbelievable it sounds, and despite the multiple lockdowns that we experienced, and despite most of the area development franchisees were onboarded after the second quarter of 2020, we still managed to generate over 1.5 million in revenue over the course of 2020. 4 of the area development franchisees are still just starting their business and will make a big impact during this year. And we can only be sure that 2021 will be much more successful for everyone. Fingers crossed. With that being said, our management team also, in the face of the owners as well, will keep the good exercise of monthly mastermind meetings for our area development franchisees to share their know-how about the different services, as well as helpful practices, discussions about different aspects of the business, and make strategic decisions together. Moving forward with the slides. Nora? There you go. With the support to the previous slide, during these mastermind meetings, the ideas for accountability checklist and fantastic dashboard were born to help increasing the retention rate so that all partners are keeping track of different business metrics as a conversion rate, different marketing campaigns in their own areas, additional services sold on site, revenue generated over a period of time, and many, many more. So what I'm trying to say is that technology was our best friend, still is, and still will be this year. In addition to that, we improved the onboarding to be provided by a senior franchise advisor to support our partners on a daily basis for the first 3 to 6 months, crucial time for their journey. After that, we introduced a fantastic executive in the face of Georgi Chikolov, most probably lots of you know him, to work with our partners on a weekly basis to grow their business for the whole term of the contractual agreement, not just in a particular time, which allowed us to apply an individual approach towards every entrepreneur. Every our partner is having individual and custom-based approach towards growing their area and their business, because a lot of you have different areas and different services. There isn't one-to-one alike. So your success is our mission, and while you're growing, we are here to support. Moving forward. With the slides. Donna?
Larry, we lost you.
Yeah. We want to keep our door. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. We want to keep our doors open. The message is our doors are open for everyone who's interested in finding out more about our model, how our existing and area development franchisees are doing, how are they building their businesses, how are we helping them, how are we supporting them, which is why we have planned monthly webinars, group meetings, and online business tea events for the rest of the year for working franchise partners, for members, Fantastic Club members, for our clients, and all other future partners looking to own an area with Fantastic Services. Like you're already seeing, 11 of the working franchisees took it to the next level. They purchased an area. They're working with us together to help them grow. 2 of our Fantastic Club members have decided to say yes to our model, even though that, like I said, we never met with them face to face. It's worth mentioning that for all working franchisees, because of the previous question that we got from the Q&A, for all working franchisees and all members and all clients, we have preferential terms and conditions to show our appreciation and our willingness to grow together hand to hand, even further. Moving forward with the slides. Nora? Thank you. So we're looking at new horizons this year. Other countries in Europe that we're in discussions with, potentially the United States. We want to step on New Zealand land, Middle East. We want to have the first area development franchisee in Australia as well. Many other locations that we are generating attention from potential partners. What does February 16th mean? It means that I will be presenting more about how we are ready to support our area development franchisees and answer all your questions. So make sure you sign up for our workshop and find out how you can take your business to the next level. My time's up for now. Thank you very much and stay safe.
Thank you, Valerie, for the presentation. 16th of February, speaking again. Okay, and last but not least, for the evening, the last presentation, we're going to give the stage to Jenny Farnden. Jenny.
Hi, Tony.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
The stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. Still waiting for that slide from Nora, but hello, everyone. My name is Jenny Farenden, and I'm super, super excited to be here today with such a large part of the Fantastic family. So many people joining us here today. It's really, really amazing. I do miss your faces from the full conference hall from the last 2 years. But I do think that the energy here today is absolutely fantastic. Is it now? Show me some energy, guys. Come on, show me some energy.
Lots of love, Jenny.
Yeah, that's much better. I know you're out there. I just like to hear it sometimes. Yeah, so it has been an incredibly busy year for the franchise marketing team, which I have the privilege to be leading. For us, it almost felt like the entire world was standing still. But we really were working harder than ever to make a difference for our franchise. And as everything was closing down, the world had to learn how to go virtual, and so did we. We took part in virtual franchise exhibitions to present our brand. In the UK, we participated in the Virtual Franchise and Business Opportunity Show, as well as the International Franchise Show in London. If Nora can change that slide, you can see that. Nora, can you hear me? Yep. And also we went outside the UK as well. We took part in the International Franchise Expo in the United States, as well as the Franchise India show. And it was difficult because obviously we're used to meeting people face to face.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. We changed the slide.
We went out. Okay, there's a lag.
That's the studio. Live studio.
Okay. That was a significant lag. Now we know why the slides are moving up slowly. But yeah, I was saying we're used to meeting people personally, so it was a bit of a challenge not being able to be together and speak to face. But in a way, it was also positive because we were able to explore more distant markets as everyone was now used to being virtual. So it was the norm. We were able to go to India, to the United States, and just really talk to all kinds of different people who show interest in our franchise. And what we really saw happening was that the franchise industry came together and everybody was eager to help and support each other. And I think virtual events are here to stay, just as our virtual franchise conference today. Another thing, as we can all already see on the slides, thanks for that, we started hosting our own franchise webinars. We focus them on various franchise topics, and this helps us to present and promote our brand. But it also gives us an opportunity to give back to the franchise industry by sharing our knowledge. So we had all kinds of different webinars, as you can see. Even some of our area developers took part and contributed with their knowledge and time. Thanks, Lucy. It truly felt like our team was getting stronger and we were more united in these difficult times. Our webinars generated a lot of interest in the franchise circles, and we do plan to continue with this initiative. Everybody's welcome to join us if you feel you want to help as well. Another thing that boomed in the past year was all the good press that we received in all kinds of popular media in the United Kingdom. Many people heard about us. So if Nora can play us the video, hopefully we can hear this time. It will get to her eventually.
That's more than one a day, right? It's crazy.
Okay, well, we didn't really have sound, but I think we can make some sound right about now.
We're also
For all the fantastic press.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, some great names really to be featured, really amazing. As we can see on the slides already, we also were featured in the Franchise Direct Top 100 by Franchise Direct, as well as the Elite Franchise Top 100. And we are 10 positions ahead this year than we were last year. So that's really a huge success. It's quite hard to get into these rankings. So hopefully this will help us grow our network even more in 2021. Another thing which has been talked about by many people today is all the franchise awards that we won this year. I'm incredibly proud to share that in the past year, we were nominated in more than 10 different categories. We won 3 awards from the AFA Awards for Outstanding Franchise Marketing, for Franchise Leader of the Year, and for Franchisee of the Year. We also won the Franchise Innovation Awards for Most Innovative Service Introduction. That was for introducing the antiviral sanitization and the emergency services were launched because of the pandemic. In the Global Business Excellence Awards, we won our Outstanding Business Award. We were also finalists in the Encouraging Women into Franchising Awards for Inspirational Women in Franchising. We're Area Development Franchisee Vanko Breshkova. In the Franchise Marketing Award.
Bravo!
In the Franchise Marketing Awards, we were shortlisted for Best Online Marketing Campaign, again for the AVS service. Our XRM system won an award for Most Innovative Professional Services CRM Platform from the CV Magazine Franchise Awards. And from the Virtual Franchising Awards, we won the most prestigious award, Franchisor of the Year, which is the most difficult achievement. So a lot of awards, a lot of recognition this year. And if we can move forward with the slides, I want to talk a little bit about the ambassadors and some of you guys that won awards this year as part of our franchise. First of all, our marketing project manager, Galina Kersheva, was shortlisted among the top 30 franchise executives in Australia. And celebrate
Bravo!
performance.
Good job,
for going above and beyond. We are waiting still to hear for the winners. They should be announced this month. Next, I want to really thank our area development franchisee, Vanya Breshkova. As I mentioned, she was not only shortlisted for Inspirational Women in Franchising from Encouraging Women into Franchising Association, but she also won not one, but 2 awards for Franchisee of the Year from 2 different associations, the Approved Franchise Association and the Quality Franchise Association. So this is an outstanding achievement for winning this entire United Kingdom among hundreds and hundreds of franchisees. Vanya, we are so proud of you. It's such an outstanding achievement. Thank you so much. And last but not least, one more final amazing award. I really want to wait for the slide. It's Anton Skarlatov, who was named Franchise Leader of the Year at the Approved Franchise Association Awards. And I think this is just amazing. It's so much recognition for our franchise. It's an incredible achievement for all of us. And as Anton mentioned earlier, it clearly shows where we stand as a franchisor. We're here not to follow. We're here to lead. We're here to be the leader of the service industry. And I think we've demonstrated time and time again that regardless of the state of the economy, regardless of our competitors, regardless of how turbulent the times are, we are here to do just that, to be the leader of the service industry. As Ruth and Valerie said, yes, if you are mentioned, as they mentioned, if you are interested in having your own fantastic area, now is the time to do so. We are expanding faster than ever, and in 2 years it might be too late. But do join that area development workshop on the 16th. I think there is so much opportunity at this point of time. Where a lot of people are afraid, we are actually taking action, and it's working. Right, so no more from me. Thank you very much. Really happy to be here.
Well, thank you, Jenny, for summarizing great achievement. Great achievements, great job, but it's all thanks to you guys. None of this would have been possible without your excellence in the work that you do. So Thank you once again. And the slides are, can we get the program for the next few days? We have a question. My colleagues hopefully will answer.
That's Philip.
That's the program for
the
Yeah, okay. So the slides are suggesting that it's time for a raffle, the second one for the evening, and we're going to pick another winner, just like we did a few hours ago. And again, it is me that will be choosing the winner. So let's see who wins another personal protective equipment. Okay, just one. Okay, am I back now? Everyone?
Yes, a lot of suspension here.
Okay, sorry about that. Zoom decided to quit on me again. So again, sharing my screen, and we'll move forward to shuffle the names, shuffling in. The winner is Ivailo. Congratulations. You had the confetti and everything, so your performance manager will contact you about how to receive the prize. Congratulations, Ivailo, once again. And now let's move to the final for the evening part of our conference, and that's the awards, the long-awaited moment where we recognize the extraordinary talent and commitment demonstrated by all of the fantastic services franchisees. We will be celebrating for our unsung heroes who stand today as a beacon of excellence as they take the company to new heights. This year, winners in every category, as I mentioned in the beginning, there will be 11 categories, will receive a special award certificate and a gift voucher worth of £500. So without any further ado, let's start with the first category. No, I'll actually read the categories out loud first, and then we will move on to the presenting the winners. The category, the first category is going to be the franchisee of 2020. We'll have the area developer of 2020, best new franchise, best new franchisee, best new area developer, franchise developer, brand hero. Will have an overall contribution award. We're going to have a customer care superstar award, an always on time award, the people's person award, and the schedule superhero award. I don't want to keep the winners waiting. So the first category that we're going to go through is the always on time. And you're going to see that category in the slides just in a minute. The nominees this year are Stoyan Zdravkov, Stoyan Petrov, and Ilyana Delcheva, and Emil Matarov. And for the honor to announce the winner here, I'll ask Darena to. Oh. Oh, okay. I'll ask Darena to take the stage and announce the winner.
Hi, everyone. I'm Darena. I'm now part of the quality control team. I'm really happy and excited to see all of you here. So for the winner in this category, what I would like to add is that he is not just always on time. He's a person who is always attending his jobs with a positive and kind attitude. He is someone who is always ready to help and who is extremely reliable and cooperative. And now, what is the most important thing? Please pay attention to that sentence. This person has attended on time on every single job during the year, and he has 100% on time rate for 2020.
Wow.
So the name of this
Wow, 100%
person
on time.
is
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Dion, unbelievable, but it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Hvala tebe, Stojanči. Congrats.
Well done. Wow.
Congrats.
Wow, that's an amazing achievement.
That's amazing. Really amazing.
Is Stojanči here? Is he around? Okay.
I can see him.
He's not on time. He's not on time this time.
He's late. Late for
I
the
saw
appointment.
him, guys. He was just here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I can hear you.
Good. Well done.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. Moving on to the next award, which is Customer Service Superstar. And it really stands for the franchisees for whom the smile of the customer is the most significant factor in their job. The one who leaves our customer care team with no work, basically. So the Customer Care Superstars. Can we see the nominees? Jančo Dimitrov will be the first nominee, Karolis Keras, the second one, and Radek Babicek, the third one. Can you move the slides, please? Okay, great. Here are the finalists, and the person who will be presenting the winner in this category is Vladislav Docev. Vladi.
Thank you, Anton. Great, great names, and really thank you guys for helping customer service. I have to mention though, I really don't agree with the name of this category because actually the winner is not only a superstar. He's, I mean, in my eyes, he's a superhero. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but it's simply amazing. His results are so good that he's out of this planet. Actually, throughout the year, his complaint rate is 3%. In other words, on 100 performed services, he only had 3 complaints, which is simply amazing. And the winner here is Yordancho Dimitrov. Thank you, Yordancho.
Amazing. Fantastic.
Well done, Jančo. Congratulations.
Well done.
Is he around? Is he sharing something? Is he around? No? Okay.
Any complaints, that's why he's not here.
He's handling complaints. Okay, moving to the next category, it's the schedule superhero. This person who always finds a way to fit a job appointment in his schedule. There is no in his dictionary. The unstoppable person who never gets tired. And the nominees here on this slide, on this category, of course. Can we see the next slide? Are Mikhail Mikhailov, Miroslav Pavlov, and Evelyn Christoph. So here you have it on the screen. To give the award, I'm going to invite here our colleague Julieta Dacheva.
Hello.
I hope you're having now a great time. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Julieta and I'm Performance Manager for Gardening and Multiskill. I would like to say a few words in regards to this award. Some of you know that not long ago I was a schedule guru myself before joining the service experience team, and that is why it is a great privilege to me to be the one giving the award for Schedule Hero. The person that I'm about to announce managed to keep his percentage for declined jobs for the whole year to the outstanding number of 1.65 on average. He also recently became a dad for the first time. He was one of our success stories on the previous conference and actually really deserves a pat on the shoulder for all the achievements he has in 1 year. Mikhail Mikhailov, the award goes to you. Thank you.
Bravo!
Great job. Great job.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Great emotions here.
It's time to see you on the master site as well.
Just wait for a bit, you'll see me.
Great. Why did I rename it again? Sorry about that. Okay, guys. Moving forward, congratulations, Michael, once again. Moving forward to the next category, which is the best new area developer. Oh, no, the brand hero then. Okay. Sorry about that. So the next category is going to be the brand hero. And the finalist in this...
Is it Philip? I heard Philip in the background. I thought
The finalists in this categories are Ivanko Breshkova and Hristo Yankov, Julian and Lucy Fernando, and Yonko Petrov. So to give the award, I'm going to ask Jenny to give the award here on the brand hero.
Thank you, Tony. I'm really honored. And I would like to take just a few moments to talk about the people who are finalists in this category. Well, first of all, Ivanko Breshkova and Hristo Yankov, I think you heard pretty much a lot about them tonight with all the awards that Ivanka has won in the past year. They are also the people who were our first area development franchisee in the UK, and therefore for an entire year almost, they were the only people who we used for all kinds of campaigns everywhere, and they were incredibly patient with us and are always there to help us. So thank you very much for this. Julian and Lucy, the couple who are on our website, on our brochure, the beautiful faces, you're amazing guys, and that was just a very stupid thing to do. But I did want to say thank you very much for all that you do, and for Yonko Petrov, for all of you guys who were watching carefully earlier. He was featured on TV, and if you didn't watch carefully, we'll send you the video so you can see it again. In any case, we can already see the winners, which is a bit of a shame. I had prepared the
No
drum
spoiler
roll,
alert.
so I feel really bad. So I'm gonna play it, and the winner is, like, you don't know. I'm just gonna say it. The winner is Ivanko Breshkova and Hristo Yankov.
What a
Again, Jenny, we knew there've been more newspapers than anyone else, you know, and they won
Yes.
so many awards.
They really did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations on this award. So moving on to the next one, which is the People's Person. This award, the finalists here, this award are Luis Toya, if we can switch the slides, Georgi Dafov, and Ivan Marinov.
That's the next one.
Yeah, that's the next category, the People's Person. Yeah. Okay, and I will be presenting that category. The winner here You can see the finalists lining up here. And the People's Person Award this year goes to everyone, Luis Toya. Congratulations, Luis, on this achievement. It's around. You share something? No. Okay. Good. You want to keep moving with the awards? I see that everyone.
Where he is? Where's Luis? He's probably working.
I think I saw him in the rooms here, but probably he left. Okay, Luis, your performance manager will be contacting you about the award. So, a very interesting next category, the best new area developer. In this category, we have the nominees. Can we move the slide? Miroslav Kozuniskas, Denis Michov, and Emil Rusanov. So these are the finalists in the best new area developer category. And to present the award and the reason behind it, I'll ask Georgi Chukov to take the stage.
Thank you so much for passing me the words on the stage. I'm super happy to see you guys. It's amazing conference so far. We're about at the end. But to go straight to the point, for the people that don't know me, I'm responsible for the growth of the company, for the growth of the master franchisees, actually in particular. The awards, which is presented to the area development franchisee who managed to achieve the highest growth, proactively initiate different campaigns and actions to develop their business from the very beginning and exceed all expectations. That award goes to Denis Michov.
Yeah!
Congratulations. Hold on.
Great. Is Dennis around?
Yes, I am around, and it's definitely good to hear that I'm doing something right.
Well done, well deserved.
Great, thank you. Georgi, stay around.
Can I mention something, guys?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
That's a good example that we can produce the new franchisees. So we don't need to employ them. We just producing them.
I think that's a great strategy, huh?
Great.
Like to produce a master franchisees.
Okay.
We're breeding them.
Thank you all. So Georgi, stick around because the next category is the master of 2020, and you will be announcing the winners again. So
thanks again, Tony.
Yeah. So the finalists in this category are Ivanka Obreshkova and Hristo Yankov, Julian and Lucy Fernando, and Evelyn Christoph. It's a very, very big award. So Georgi, you have the honors.
So it's me again. This award is presented to the area development franchisee again who has started with us before 2020 and managed to reach the highest growth franchisee retention rate, which of course must be as high as possible, and generated performance and the general overall performance in 2020. It's a very difficult choice, but the facts are showing that the award goes to Julian and Lucy Fernando.
What's up?
Congrats, guys. You have reached 133% growth. You managed to launch 6 new teams, and you had over 70% of retention rate despite these turbulent times.
It's all thanks
well deserved.
It's all because of you, Georgie. Thank you.
Thanks, Georgie.
Yeah.
Thanks. No, it's you. It's you.
Amazing, guys. Fantastic.
Super pleasure to participate. See you guys later. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you guys. Amazing results. And moving forward to the next category, it's franchise developer. We have 3 finalists again here. One, Evelyn Christoph, the second one, Ivanka Obreshkova and Hristo Yankov, and the third one, Kolo Stoev. So to announce the winner, I'll invite my colleague Dimitar Pachev on the stage.
So for franchise developer, we choose, you see the candidates are just amazing, each one having credits for their own. But the winner here is a person who developed not only his business, but his family as well. He grew that in 2020. He also grew his master franchise in locksmith with us. He helped us develop the shortlet business and is providing services in more than 10 different services. Congratulations, Severin and Crystal.
Well
There are not many other franchisees in the office, but Severin is here to share a few words with us.
Take it in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
amazing.
I'm not good in the speech, but I'm just gonna say it was a tough year, but we made it. Thank you, fantastic, and hope this is gonna be much better for all of us. Thank you. Thank you for the word.
Bravo.
Wow. Wow. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Evelyn, for everything you've done this year and all the help. Okay, moving on. We're one category away from the last one. The best new franchisee is the category that we're going to give award next. And the 3 people that are the finalists are Laurentiu Yunut-Neasu, Radek Babicek, and Jordan Jordanov. And to give the award here, I have my colleague Gabi, who will be presenting the award.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having fun, and I hope you're not still exhausted since it's been almost 4 hours. As the newest addition to the service experience team, I have the pleasure of giving the award for the best new franchisee. The winner this year has been with us since March 2020, and even though the pandemic and the rough start, he had basically he rose above and managed to conquer all obstacles thrown his way. He's ambitious, hardworking, easygoing, and dedicated to his work. So the winner is Radek Babicek. So
Bravo.
Great.
Thank you very much. It's so good to hear. I need to thank you to my pro as well, because we are a team and we couldn't achieve this without each other. And again, thanks to all of you and all your support in the office. It's really amazing to work with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Radek, and thank you, Gabi, for presenting the award. Okay, moving forward, franchisee of 2020. That's a big one again. So the nominees here are Maria Deneva, Miroslav Pavlov, and Stoyanche Zdravkov. So the honor to give the award here will have Anton Skarvatov. So Anton, please. Anton, can you hear?
With my system, do you want to present them? Sorry about this, guys.
Okay, so I'll take it's Anton again, so it's pretty much the no, okay, so the nominees, as I said, Maria Deneva, Miroslav Pavlov, and Stoyanche Zdravkov for the franchisee of 2020, and the winner in this category is Miroslav Orlov, congratulations.
Yeah.
You see,
Miroslav, is Miroslav around? Okay.
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, Miroslav.
Come on, Miroslav, a few words, and then I'll say it.
Sтой.
I see the little one is happy as well.
Yeah, of course. And the other one.
Oh, and the other one. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Congratulations on my side as well.
Thank you.
Okay, and the last award that we're going to give for today is for overall contribution. We don't have nominees here. We just have one award, and the winner in this category, overall contribution, I'll ask Boyan Dimitrov to come and present the winner.
Thank you, guys. About this nomination, it's been a franchisee that's been with us more than 10 years, basically from the very start of Fantastic Services. He helped us pivot a lot of the services in the UK, helped us with a lot of knowledge and know-how, how to build those services and provide a fantastic service to our clients. And I think together we, looking 10 years back, I'm seeing that we built a better fantastic services to our franchisees and the clients. And without further ado, I would like to invite Sergey and
Well, guys, thank you very much for this.
And welcome back.
Can you all hear
Good to
me?
see you again, man.
Yeah, good to see you too. Okay, guys, thank you for this award. I thought to myself, usually this kind of award at the Oscars is presented to actors at the last stages of their career. But I can assure you all.
We hope you're not.
But I can assure you all that's not the case here. It's been more than a decade, and I sincerely thank you all for this amazing journey that we had. Thank you, Rune and Anton. Thank you, Anton and Rune. Thanks to my business partner, Georgi Dimov. Thank you to all amazing people in the Fantastic family for everything. And last but not least, thank you to my amazing team that helped me a lot through the years. I grew up with this company. I was 24 when I started, and now I'm a little bit over 34. So it's been an amazing journey, guys, and I'm here to stay. Wish you all good luck, and yeah, let's keep it going. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Well, guys, it's been an amazing few hours with you. It's been an amazing first day. Thank you all for staying with us throughout the event. Thank you again to the organizers. Congratulations to the people that won awards again. We'll be back here tomorrow with more interesting workshops, with more content, with more things for you to benefit from. We stay at your disposal for any questions, anything that you want to share, new ideas, new services, anything, we're here to help. Thank you once again from the name of the big Fantastic family, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the evening, guys. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
You're all winners. Thank you, fantastic people. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
See you.
Take care.
Thank you, all you Fantastic family. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you all fantastic people. Thank you very much.
Okay. few people that still want the conference going.
Tony, where is my meeting?
Okay, just
don't worry, tomorrow.
Yes, and for our colleagues, if they can.
You have 4 days for another 3 days for the meeting.
Yeah, but you know, can we speak Bulgarian? Only we are here.
Anton, can you stop sharing?
Yes, Nora, can you stop the share, stop the stream, and stop the recording, since this was